in 3, 2, and I'm mouthing the word 1 here.
I'll say you think you were mouthing the mouthing.
Incredible.
And then I'm pointing at the camera.
Love that introduction.
Yeah, I pointed
That's
at the
great.
camera.
Then you do a thumbs up to let us know that's live.
No, I was just pointing at the actor, like to let them know. It's on you now. That's what they do, right? It's 3, 2, and then 1 is silent, and they point after 1.
And then they drop
no.
you spot.
I learned that from Mike Harley.
Yeah.
How that works?
Wake up, the members of my nation.
Hell yeah.
It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one.
All right, are we live though? We're ready.
Can't remember the lyrics. Yes, let me roll the die.
Okay, I'll get continue the lyrics, but not
3. Who's 3?
Not me,
Shit.
I hope.
It's me.
Oh, it's you, dude.
I don't remember what happened last time.
I've done 2 or 3 of the last 5 recaps.
What did we do last time? Okay, so I think we had a shorter session, didn't we?
Yeah, we had
Yeah, because Dermo had to leave because he had to go to the hospital.
So I think we just did some more RP and Canifis. So, Dermo was busy making some potions. Erlach spent a lot of time talking to the tailor.
Yeah, I was making a friend.
Who else exists in this party?
Zephylos wasn't there.
Zephylos was not present.
Yeah.
And Dobson was just doing whatever. I don't know.
Dobson was doing goblin things with his goblin friends, yeah.
But you were able to locate Cyreg Paddlehorn.
Yeah.
Discussed a little bit about Morton. You let him know that you went back there, and then all the afflicted people were gone. There were only shadows.
You live?
Shades.
Okay, it just updated.
That shades are the only thing that were left, and he's like, yeah, I think everybody died and turned into shades, so that sucks.
Yeah, we did learn that, right?
Yeah, so that's where that left off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are planning to...
I don't remember exactly where we ended because I was kind of in a rush, of course.
Yeah, I think you were planning to meet him the following morning.
That's right, we were going to leave in the morning.
And he is going to take you to where the Myreque are located, which is, is hidden somewhere in the swamp.
Yeah, and I said we were going to get up in the morning and do all that. And did I return? I think that's exactly where we left off, because I don't think I did anything after that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it's a very abrupt, oh, hey guys, I gotta go.
I think Dobson was telling us all about the Great Goblin Underground.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one either. I was just hoping maybe.
It jogged his memory.
You are a Dorgishan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and would our people know about the Dorgishan Goblin? Is this the point in the 5th Age where, we realized that Duke Horatio and Stigman were being kind of racist?
No.
So we don't know these goblins yet because they're still hiding?
Correct.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, so the thing about this kind of setting is there's a whole bunch of unrelated stories that happen in the lore, as you play the video game.
Right.
Right, so I could go through and be oh, this thing happened, but that one didn't, but this did, but
right. Yeah.
I just, to make it easy, it's just yep, this is if you started a fresh account and then you went directly to this. This is the time period. Or at least that's the period of time that I chose.
We live in the world without the adventure, you know?
Yeah, you are the adventurer.
I'm writing that down. It's in my notes.
So what you're saying is,
I'm not
no
a Vanessa.
Tizhar has gone to the Lumbridge basement yet to go talk with the goblin.
Well, no, he couldn't fit down the trap door.
Oh,
isn't Dermo Tizhar?
I'm not.
No, he's a Gobi.
What's the difference?
He's talking about our play-by post where he made a member of where I'm playing a Sarket, and he made a member of our party use a teleport spell to get me through a trapdoor, even though he's still a medium creature.
Yeah, it's a small trapdoor, yo, and you're 1,500 pounds.
You can something size-wise doesn't mean you can fit onto a ladder.
I was very tempted to just not say anything and let him put you in the bag of holding. Would you have caught that?
Keep in mind.
No. Well, they specifically asked, "Do you need to breathe?" And he's like, "Yes, I do."
Dudes
So-
just don't need to breathe. I didn't think that was a thing.
They do mechanically in my race rules for them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It as like an actual, more accurate description of the creature, I have them as elementals, so maybe. But I'm pretty sure that usually, like, not needing to breathe is like specifically listed in a creature's stat block, and even elementals I don't think usually have that.
Elemental nature is the thing, which usually means they don't have to eat or breathe. But Tizhar eat, so by
They do
nature they
eat.
would have to breathe because
Would they?
a
though?
lot metabolism is a thing.
Guys, quick
Would they
question.
though?
Imagine not having to breathe, though. Like, I can't even fathom. My brain doesn't understand the concept of not having to breathe.
It'd be pretty great.
But anywho, we'll meme about the play-by-post later.
Yes, we will. What were we doing? Okay, so is there anything that characters want to do before fast forwarding to the next morning?
Well, we
Mm,
could
Cyreg.
have said the reason why I wasn't really around was I'm working on my own potions, but I'm also not going into Canifis because like I don't want to get jumped for possible war crimes.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, they told us about that, which is also why I was doing some of the shopping for one of you, I believe.
Yeah, it was for me. I'm pretty sure I gave you a grocery list.
Yes.
All right, I'm grabbing my microphone to get it really close to my mouth.
Thank you. The way you sounded there was like 100% Meat Canyon. Or Meat Canyon, sorry. Like, yeah, alright brother, I'm gonna go right up next to the mic and
Oh
just
my
breathe
God.
into it.
I can't reach him.
Can't or won't.
I'd have to take my headphones off.
Sounds like a
So,
you problem, DM.
Yeah,
you
really
get
gonna make me go to
remote.
intermission screen.
I mean,
here.
where's your moderator when you need her?
She's not in the country right now.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah, easy for you to say, DM. He's going to get finger.
Yes.
So good.
GM, would you say that
Sorry,
25
I literally
GPs
just took my headphones off and put them back on. What?
Oh, I was gonna say, would you say 25 GPs worth of herb would be enough to make a potion? Because I
That's
believe
what
it's
we
like half
found.
cost.
Yes, that is what it is.
Okay,
I would
so
like to see the baby.
may I?
Yeah, you can have the. Did we do 2 days here, or was it? I think it was 2. You
I
could do
don't
2 days worth of stuff.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm left with 7 gold, and I'll have 2 potions,
I should pull my notes.
or 7 gold worth of herbs. I don't
It's
actually
your
have any
boy.
real money because there's nothing in the swamp to loot.
Right.
There he is. Nice. What's up? What's up, dude? See you in 10,000 points.
See
he
you
is.
in like 6 months when you get enough
Or
points again.
or if Zach gets enough points in Spence's, which I think he did once as well.
Yeah, I had enough points for it, but then I got a sea shanty.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good drop. That's a good
Yeah.
day. No shame in the sea
That is.
shanty.
I should put my Mario Kart rewards up here. I had one up here for like months, and I didn't even realize. Like I had like a. It was like pick my cart for a race,
Yeah, I think I
and
remember.
then we're
seeing
playing
those.
D&D.
I want to say I saw that and I was thinking about claiming one and I was
That
like,
would be so funny.
Yeah, like I
Like-
picked mine
it was like 3,000 points or something to pick your card or something.
Yeah,
it
with
wasn't
low
even
thousands.
that much. Yeah, it wasn't even that much. I had enough at the time.
No, yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't even mind it. It would be fun.
It would have been fun.
But that would be funny. It'd be like, oh, I guess we have to play Mario Kart now.
Quick Mario Kart
Stop the
intermission in
campaign.
middle of this campaign.
Stop the campaign. Everybody log into Mario Kart.
True.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, so would I be able to, after that chat with Cyreg, return back to the apothecary and continue brewing of the potion?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of spoke last week. You can in fact do the potion brewing in like amounts per day. Like you could do like maybe as little as like an hour at a time.
Yeah, I
That's
wanted
totally fine.
I let my players do it, but I always thought like either way was fine because it requires a fire. You have to have an alchemy kit and stuff to like make a potion, right? So like setting that all up,
Yeah.
by the time you set it up, an hour of time is like you setting up, getting everything where it needs to go,
Yeah.
and tearing down. I feel like so I could see it
Yeah.
both ways for sure.
Sure.
I vote for the one that makes me have better life. So
Yeah, that's fine.
sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll go back to brewing that potion and then go to sleep after the potion's done. Or no, I
Alright.
8 hours. Right? I started fresh in the morning.
Probably.
So could I? How many hours do we get in a day if we're in town?
24 in a day, every day,
24 minus 8 for sleeping.
every day,
So-
all day.
Would I be able to just spend the whole frickin' day doing potions? I mean, besides chit chat in the bar, I mean,
So
I-
usually, I don't know if it's for downtime, but some downtime stuff is like, it's like capped to 8 hours per day. I think the reasoning being like, oh, you'd be like really tired from doing something for like 16 hours.
Well, I don't think you travel for like 16 hours because like 8 hours
don't
of sleep,
travel
8 hours
like that.
travel, and then if you're traveling for 8 hours, you can get an additional 8 hours of downtime to like craft potions and stuff.
Hmm.
But like the idea is the only time you get a full day of downtime is when you're like in a city with downtime. I thought, right? You get
Yeah, I
16
guess that's
hours.
true. Actually, I think that was just travel. That was like
Yeah,
that.
travel
Maybe
you only
some
get
niche
8
stuff.
at the best situation because you might not get 8 because you're setting up camp or there might be an encounter that happens or something, right? So, like in the city, you can dedicate a full day, and I usually say 12 hours to my players because marketplace is only open 12 hours. You wouldn't want to you're not gonna fixate 20 hours a day for 2 months of downtime on something. You will literally go mad. You need
Yeah.
rest, you need recuperation, you need a couple extra hours a day to get some food, socialize with the people, whatever else.
Yeah, so
Like,
like literally only sleeping and doing a downtime activity is
Yeah.
definitely pushing it. But yeah, I feel like 12 is like a
12 is
good,
what I say in the cities, and then I say 8 outside of the
like,
cities. Best
absolute
circumstance.
maximum.
Yeah.
sure. Okay, so could I do the one full potion and do 4 hours of the second potion?
Yeah,
Okay, because I'd like to do that then.
on the second day, yeah.
And the whole time, well, yeah, whichever way we gotta do it. But I'd like to spend the time just socializing with my buddy, No Name McGee.
Shit, what was his name? Hang on.
I don't think you named him, did you?
No, I named him
you gave
last
a
week.
default name.
I gave him one of my names from my table.
I believe you
I
called
think
him
it was-
Turd Mackenzie?
I think it was Edward.
Yeah, it does
Oh,
sound
yeah,
like
it
it was
was
Edward. Because we obsessed about the
I
pronunciation.
almost certainly put it in the chat. Yeah,
It's
there's literally
absolutely
only like
Edward.
4
No,
things.
You
in
are
the chat.
100% correct. It was Edward.
Yeah, it is indeed
Oh, hey
Edward.
guys, I got the Prifdinus musician top.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Now you can be a bard too.
Now you can be a
Triple
bard in game,
multi-class.
No, that's good because it's a master clue step.
Yeah.
Oh,
Incredibly
yeah, I
rare.
guess.
I think
but
there's
more
a couple ways
importantly-
to get that one.
More importantly, you can multi-class into bard.
I can. I am now
Exactly.
on board.
Exactly, DM, you get it.
Yeah. So I'll just chat with Edward, as much as possible. Talk about life. Is there any way I could try maybe conversing in a way that maybe I'd learn something from him? See if I could gain anything of knowledge from him.
If you open your
Mm.
mind, you can learn something from anyone, Dermo.
Thank you
True.
for that
Druid, you should know that.
weirdly inspirational statement.
What kind of things are you trying to learn from him?
Well, so since he's kind of grown up in the Mauritania area, and I've been spending time here, I've been looking for herbs and stuff. I kind of want to see if he has any knowledge of maybe local fauna that I wouldn't have known from my time in Misselin. That maybe I could expand on my potion making abilities, or maybe make it easier for me to find herbs that maybe they grow differently here than I'm used to.
So, I think anything that would actually give you like a mechanical benefit, like we could do a flavor conversation, that's fine.
Sure.
Anything that would give you like an actual benefit, would probably A, take longer than part of it one day, and B, be like its own like dedicated downtime activity, kind of like when Zephylos spent like 4 days in Varrock like researching Mauritania, and it cost him like money and stuff.
Okay, understood.
It'd probably be more like that than just a conversation.
I mean,
say it's literally a downtime activity where you'll spend
Yeah,
gold
you
and
research.
days to get what's called pieces of lore. You'll roll,
Yep.
and those pieces of lore will tell you factual statements about whatever you're trying to look for.
Yeah.
You get to ask the DM questions, and he gets to answer them literally how.
Yeah. I presume my 8 hours of working time on the potion, could I use a couple of real, like, non-working hours to maybe start trying
Sure.
things, maybe getting him beers and trying to get some real
Nice. Good
I
call
want
with the beards.
I want
Let
to
me,
try and learn something, like something that you wouldn't get from just like asking on the street, I guess.
Yeah, let me find those rules that I used. I believe it was in Xanathar's really quick. Hang on.
Yeah, Xanathar's
Yeah.
downtime activities.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is like 280 something page, I think.
Downtime activities,
I was on that page already.
examples, buying a magic item, carousing.
Yeah, you're getting close. Yep, carousing. Yep.
What the hell is carousing anyway?
Carousing's talking to
Carousing's
locals,
exactly
getting
what you want.
information. Yeah, carousing's
Oh.
exactly what he's doing right now.
Oh, yeah, it
Oh,
He's
is.
talking
carouse
to a
the
local
shit.
about information that he needs. That he's carousing with the locals,
Dude, I'm gonna carouse the shit out of this guy.
and he sounds
Let's
like
see
he's
how
on the right.
charismatic he is.
I was gonna say he's on the right leg of it. He's offering to buy drinks and get some. He's on. I'm here for it. Let him ride it out. That's how he's doing it. He's on a much smaller scale than like weeks of downtime trying to carouse people. But let's see if it works. I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's see, upper class. So this has rules for like 1 week at a time, so
Yeah.
I'll kind of like take this as a baseline and sort of downplay the effect in some way.
Okay.
So you're spending 1 day carousing, basically, if we call 1 day 8 hours, which you
Yeah.
could. Let's see, after a work week of carousing, a character stands to make contacts within the selected social class. Okay. There is only low social class here. So
Makes sense.
it will cost you a whopping 3 gold pieces to cover expenses such as
Absolutely.
socializing, drinking, food, favors, that kind of thing.
A lot of money here.
That's $300.
3 gold pieces.
It is. It is.
Flashing that much money.
Stands to make
lets you
contacts
get hurt.
within
Yeah.
the whatever. Make a charisma persuasion check, please.
Is that 2 separate rolls or just a
No, persuasion.
Okay, persuasion. Okay.
It's not a
This-
strength persuasion.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
strength.
not
person.
strength.
You're not trying to
persuasion.
muscle this guy into something that you
My
want.
favorite check I've ever done in D&D was Strength Arcana. That was easily the funnest
Hell yeah.
check I've done. My
Yeah, okay.
character was trying to wrestle a portal open.
Nice.
I guess. Okay. What is that? 10.
Yeah, it's a modulated.
Uh,
-1 charisma.
Yeah.
Who
My
knew the
character-
socially awkward Gobi wouldn't be much
It's
of a
not-
party animal?
Who would have guessed?
Awkward, I don't think. I think it's more like
So-
off-putting. You talk to a thing and you're like, dude, what the hell's wrong with that thing?
Yeah, no, that's how we've all felt since meeting Dermo, but God bless him,
Hey, you know what? If you don't like it, it's okay. He doesn't like it either.
Dermo talks to somebody and it's immediately followed by another player saying, yeah, we're sorry for him. What he's trying to say is, and then whatever you were trying to say.
I can't wait for us to go back to Tuska and then to find the other Gobis, and then they tell you you're adopted.
Back
Dude,
to Tuska?
that minute of genuine, like, what?
Back to Tuska?
Okay,
Yeah.
so you attempt to socialize around town with this
Yeah, let me take that
with
out of my pocket.
Edward and maybe some of his mutual acquaintances and friends. But
Sounds
the
fishy, but
people
okay.
of Canifis, as you already knew, are fairly unwelcoming. You find it hard to insert yourself into conversations with others, and so you do not make any useful contacts.
Okay, very good.
Can you roll a percentile die, please?
And
Complication.
Complication.
I was gonna say, like, that's another natural part of this is you might be asking questions about things that
yeah.
people don't want you talking about.
You may indeed piss someone. Holy shit!
Hey guys,
He really got 100.
just so you know, I'm sorry for whatever just happened.
Nah, this is a check to
Naturally,
not.
100. Yeah, 100 will be good. I hope here. You
This
want
is
high.
Holy fuck! I've never rolled 100 on anything.
This is a check to not roll low, so actually this means
Yeah,
nothing
100
happens.
means you probably didn't make any enemies asking about herbs and
Yeah.
stuff.
Nice.
So
That's like
bad
the weirdest thing.
yeah.
They're like, "Why are you asking about herb, you weirdo?"
It probably would have been like a low DC, like a 40 or something, but like,
It's a very low percentage chance
yeah,
of
25
something
maybe even.
bad
but still.
happening to you.
Yeah, it wasn't really a sense. If you were asking about like vampires and stuff, then maybe a higher check for sure.
Oh my god, some of these complications are amazing.
Really good, and I think there's even an advanced table someone made on Reddit, and I was looking at it, and I was like, dang, I like a lot of these.
I like lower class carousing complication number 6.
I don't have the
Surprise, you're married.
What?
Oh shit.
You
That
had
would
like
be a
a, let's
complication.
see, I had that as a 3% on the percentile.
Solid.
Divided by 8. You had a
Fuck up a paladin, really good.
You had a 0.4% chance of suddenly being married.
You know what? That's such a dermo thing to happen.
He wouldn't even know it either. He'd ignore it like his sheep.
We already rolled.
Okay, the sheep was well taken care of.
Was he?
Lived a very healthy life.
Was he?
We already rolled. Surprise! You're a warlock now for him. So.
Yeah, we really did. Surprise! You now have to follow an entire religion.
Mm-hmm. Some of these are pretty mundane.
Yeah, I feel like
but others
kind
are
of
like.
But there's good ones on there for sure.
Oh god, there's one that like just gives you, like you become embarrassed.
When don't I, honestly?
Fair.
Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil this
Anyhow.
because we might end up doing this later. It'd be funny.
What happens, DM?
You go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to
Probably.
sleep. Now
You
what?
sleep.
It was a good sleep, I think, right?
You wake up. Good job.
We did it. We slept.
We didn't die in our sleep again.
I've had a character die in his sleep.
Why
Well,
does it
technically,
say
I mean,
that
He didn't die out of his
Shab
sleep.
is not online?
Oh. It shouldn't.
You're not.
He's
on the
not
playlist.
online?
All right, let me.
You are
reset.
indeed not online.
Let me see if this fixes it. Tell me when it shows. It's loading.
I like the little whistle there. My teeth do that too.
It's
What?
gray screen, loading. Gray screen. Gray screen.
Cool.
Gray screen.
18 is a good sleep. Okay.
It's still a gray screen for me. Is it showing me on?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm on, so I'll wait till it loads fully.
Oh yeah, it made me
It's
long
still
rest a
loading,
character.
I gotcha.
Okay. I've had better. Oh yeah, you really have. Nice.
What's up, cutie?
Amazing. Alright, we all set? So, the following morning, as some of you are beginning to get out of your rooms at the inn, who gets up first?
Erlich would usually get up pretty early, but I don't know if he's the first one up. He has his morning rituals he does. But they take place in his room, and then he'll get some breakfast
Who
traditionally.
exits the room first?
I would leave probably my room 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
I would assume since I kept people up, like drinking and having social time, I would.
You're sleeping in.
Yeah, I was sleeping. Yeah.
Oh yeah, are you just sitting in a tree?
The
I mean,
ways of
honestly.
In a
the
bush.
gnomes are mysterious.
Hey,
Interesting.
where are you seeing this? Because I'm on the Mauritania map. Are you on a different one?
We're on the map, yeah.
I don't see. I see the death icon. Is there something else I'm missing?
No. Danny's typing in the chat though.
Oh, okay, okay.
Classic Danny.
Yep, classic Danny. I'm gonna roll a die and see if you get bitten by snakes again. Who was it that got bitten in snakes when they were sleeping in a bush? I know it was one of you guys.
Oz.
It was Oz. Ha!
Was it Oz? Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god, I rolled a 100. No way.
Another?
Yeah.
100
That's crazy.
snakes.
100 snakes. No, you sleep
That's
like
a 1 in 10,000 chance to roll two D100s and they both be 100 back to
Yep.
back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, depends on how you do your statistics, right? Because those are two isolated rolls versus.
And yet I still can't get a Greco drop.
Get wrecked.
Wow, you just used all your luck right now.
Well, both of you used your luck because what?
Yeah,
it took
I
two
get
to roll
any
that.
drops because I don't fucking boss anymore.
True. I don't boss anymore because I don't play anymore, though.
Yeah, but you do play in spirit.
Okay.
So Zephylo sleeps like a baby. Very well.
Like up
and
every 2 hours.
completely undisturbed.
Up every 2 hours and complaining.
No,
for
sleeps
breath?
like a sleepy baby.
Oh, okay.
Like
The
a
unconscious variety.
baby.
The
I think
unconscious.
sleeps like an adolescent is probably better.
Sleeps like a
Yeah.
drunk.
That's probably
You
true.
fucked me when I was 15, just all the fucking time.
That's what she said.
Sleeps like a rock sinks.
So, Urluk, you are the first to
guess
leave
so, man.
your room, I suppose.
Yeah.
And as you're about to go down the stairs, you hear a door creak open behind you, and it is Cyreg. I think you guys had all talked to him already, right?
I want to say I met him once.
I'm pretty sure that you guys met him together
Yeah.
at the inn. So, it's Cyreg, and he like motions over to you to come into his room.
He's
together.
motioning.
He's motioning.
DM, I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
No, you
his
ain't.
motion against my passive perception, which is 13. Am I picking up on that?
What do you mean?
Am I seeing this motion? Because Urluk's not very attentive in the morning.
Yeah, he's like, Psst, hey,
He's like psting me because a motion and a pst are two different things for an old man
What?
leaving his room to go downstairs.
you
to
heard
eat
the door creak open, and you turn, and you see.
breakfast. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily stop for a creak. You know what I mean? Like it's a busy inn, right? There's no.
You are
So
saying
much
everything
tourism in
about you with
Canifis.
this guy. You're
Oh
such
my
an old man. You're like,
I'm not. Look, a creaky door. Urluk's been around. He's heard a creaky door. I don't necessarily, necessitate him.
you're like a granddad. Like, I'm
Stop.
not dealing with this early in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just making sure that Urluk is in the mindset where this creak and this psst are enough to get him. I just want to make sure.
Okay, are you sure?
I mean, if there's a psst, then yes, he'll turn around.
Okay.
Because the creak wouldn't be enough, but the psst will. And he'll stop on his way down the stairs and turn around and he'll say, "Yes, you need something. Good morning." Kind of all together at once.
Hi. Let's we're gonna get ready to go in a little bit. See if everybody else is awake, I guess.
Said, well, and I'll gesture to the doors that aren't opened. I'll say, I believe they're still asleep. I was going to fix myself some breakfast if you'd like to join and wait.
I'm okay. Go have your meal. Be back up here in 1 hour.
I will look at the sundial on my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tap it in
Meet
confusion.
me back here in 37 minutes and 42 seconds.
He will even more confusingly tap his sundial and continue down the stairs and say, "Right, I will be down here eating when we leave. Just Come get me.
He closed the door.
I continue down the stairs. What's for eats this morning in the inn?
Porridge.
Mmm. Who's working the inn right now?
Oh, you know,
It's your boy. Barton.
your boy.
Jamantha Leathersmooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name's Jamantha. Jamantha Leathersmooth.
Yeah.
It's a very, you know.
Yep.
It's a family
I'm just gonna like go until you guys come up with a name. And I can use
name.
that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great campaign if we just have to make up all the names we can't remember.
Every time you ask the DM to come up with a name, you have to come up with one instead.
I love it.
It's my new house rule for all campaigns going forward.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
A lot of people named I don't know.
So Jamantha serving some porridge.
Yep.
What kind of porridge is it? I'll ask as I'm looking at it.
It's porridge.
I'll nod and I'll grab the ladle, kind of slopping it into itself.
It goes.
Yeah. I'll without looking at him, but looking at the porridge, I'll say, "You made this today, yes?"
Uh huh.
And then I'll grab a bowl and sit down and eat. I will try to reconstitute a few pieces of jerky from one of my rations, though, because I will want some meat in the morning.
Oh, there's meat in the porridge.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering, what kind of meat is it, is what I was asking.
Mystery meat.
Oh, the best.
I'm gonna look at him, obviously concerned. You can't just... And I'll ask how much of a mystery it is. Is it just a mystery to me, or is it a mystery to all of us?
Oh, it's my secret recipe. I can't give my secrets away.
My question stands, sir. Is it a mystery meat to me, or do you know what meat this is and are refraining from telling me?
I know what it is.
I will ask one more time, a little less inquisitively and a little more adamantly. And what kind of meat is it, sir? I won't tell anyone. I just have obligations to attend to.
It's nunya meat.
Oh no.
I'll squint and I'll say, "Is this meat I can get in other cities normally?"
No, it's none your business.
I'll put the porridge back and I will eat my ration quietly. I'll be watching him the whole time while I wait. As soon as the party members come down, though, I will. Psst, don't eat the porridge. But yeah, I'll be sitting here eating my rations, waiting for the party to gather. Just doing like a gear check, making sure everything's good to go. Which it is.
Is Zephylos basically gonna wait for them to come find him?
Pretty much.
Okay. The other two come down at some point later.
Don't eat the porridge. It's a mystery.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it.
I like mysteries.
I will ask how much he likes mysteries. Dobson? Are you rolling it? You rolling to see how much you like mysteries?
He's doing a constitution check.
I'll ask him how much he enjoys them. Is he rolling? And I heard a dice roll. Fuck. Shit. Do you like mysteries, Dobson? Is it determined? We're building this character each one dice roll at a time?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. You do like mysteries?
Yeah.
Then I will suggest he go ahead. I'll ask him if actually, do you have any dietary restrictions?
Well, restrictions, no.
I'll say, give the porridge a shot. Let me know what it tastes like. I am curious, but I have rules I stand by, just in case.
Okay.
Rule number one.
Okay.
I will have like a quarter portion of the
1/4 portion.
1/4 portion.
Can I have more, sir?
Like Star Wars meets Oliver Twist there. Please, sir, may I have another quarter portion? May I have some motion?
They give you your quarter portion.
Nice.
I will try it.
Can Dermo smell the porridge and see
It
what?
tastes
Amy, I
interesting. What do cave goblins eat?
Oh god, like lots of hard foods. Yeah, hard foods, shrooms, things like that.
There's a whole like cooking
Frogs,
section of
crabs,
Dwarvish Gone.
things like that. Frogs, I know, are a big part of their diet.
Oh yeah, frog.
Swamp frogs.
Anything to add to that, Zach?
Not at the top of my head.
What about the bottom of your head?
Oh, we don't go there.
What about the middle parts? Do we visit that anytime?
Occasionally.
Yeah. You get into my head and you're like, what's going on here? And like, I am the brain cell. You're like, the brain cell? A lot of room in here for you. Yes.
It tastes not like meat that you've really had before.
That's why I was That's why I was worried. Yeah. That's the answer. I'm glad I made my decision.
Tastes like meat.
I will look at him a little disconcerted, and continue to eat my ration. It concerns me how much time has passed while he ate that no one said anything. DM, is he gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he gonna be okay, Doc?
DM, is he gonna make it? Did the porridge do him in?
Don't worry about it.
Operation Porridge was a success. TPK from the porridge, DM. What was in the porridge?
See, you say that like there isn't like a particular scene in what is it, Horde of the Dragon Queen, where somebody puts like a poison in your oatmeal.
Yeah. I can see it. There's a lot of... That's a pretty common trope, actually.
You're a common trope.
Got me, dude. You got me good. I feel absolutely devastated. I'm crying and shitting right now.
That's my favorite.
Same.
In an unfathomable amount of pain induced by your hateful words.
There was no hate.
Nope, that's just indigestion. I'm good. Okay, it came from the deep butt. So what are we doing, DM? We're just
Can I sniff the porridge and try and figure out what's in it?
I gave it a shot, but I didn't get to roll anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
I want to sniff it as much as I
You
can.
can
try to
make
figure out
a
what-
perception check.
Perception? Okay. That's fine.
Or insight, maybe?
No, smelling is perception.
I guess so. I have an inkling suspicion of what's in it. That's why I'm worried.
What does Dermo eat normally?
Dermo
And
berries,
he's
twigs.
vegetarian, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He is. Yes.
Oh,
why he's
in
sniffing
that
it.
case, you probably don't even know. Like, well, you would have smelled meats before.
Well, I would smell meats, but I also know like the other things. Like I'm sure the soup isn't only meat.
Sure. Yeah, so it's like a mixture of like oats, and meat, and not a lot of spices. Like the spice is probably just like salt, basically.
Not really a spice, but okay.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Excuse me. The mineral is spice, or is salt.
That almost made sense, DM.
The meat, you don't recognize the smell of this meat.
Good. I don't want to.
Has he ever been this meat? Would he
What?
know? You know,
Yeah, have I ever
druid stuff.
I want
Have
to
you
know
ever
how
been this meat? Would
Oh,
he
have you
know?
ever transformed into this meat? You would not know what it smells like when it's cooked. Just from that, obviously.
you say
We
that.
tried.
but,
We tried, boys.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
next time you
okay.
guys can fireball Dermo when he wild shapes and
Yeah.
see if that's it.
What are you trying to do? Flash cook a euro?
Well, I would just transform back if you killed me, so you could at least get like a good second of a whiff.
Well, the damage carries over, so as long as you don't get killed.
Well, then we'll have cooked dermo and not whatever animal we're trying to figure
Yeah.
out.
True.
The smell of I think we've smelt burnt dermo a couple times this campaign. And it's not been a delightful sensation.
Depends on who you ask, man.
Dermo.
He has not enjoyed the feeling
Yeah.
of burned alive.
I believe we've all been unconscious in this glorious campaign at some point. Not our characters, but us as players.
Yeah, we all have fallen asleep.
All of us have fallen short of combat, glory in combat.
Glory to Iskaska. I do not believe we have any business, comrade. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Oh god.
Rumors of a great shark continue to spread. Catch me one, and I will be fed.
Is that just one of the Master Clue skilling riddles?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
like a really super obvious one?
It's
Yeah,
the one.
it's not-
It's catch a shark with your bare hands, is it?
Or is it catch a great white?
shark.
Great white.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done a master.
Most of them are like, well, no, I guess some of them are not that.
My
hard,
clue
but
luck is
others I'm like, this could be literally fucking anything.
Yeah, the one for crafting a death room is something about like, before life there is death or something like that. I don't know. I wouldn't have gotten it immediately.
I would say it's really easy because you just /wiki a word or two and then.
Right.
I mean, I just use the alt
I'm
one.
talking about trying to figure it out yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I
I don't
figured
do
out
that.
myself is by letting other people figure it out. And
Yeah, I
then
just
looked
use,
it up.
I use the plugin that makes the game do it for me because I'm lazy.
Well, you guys don't do the tower puzzles by hand?
Hey, guys.
I don't even do them not by hand. I let the computer do the thing, and then I click the button that says solve at the end, and that's about it.
Guys, rowdy, unruly, boisterous. I am pie.
Good for you, buddy.
That one's to cook a wild pie.
Oh, that's actually one of them.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, those are just synonyms for wild.
cinnamon.
Cinnamons for
Those
wild.
are all synonyms for wild.
They're all. You guys are all
Yes.
cinnamons.
Do I have the stuff to make a wild pie on my Iron Man though? Honestly.
You can get raw wild pie from a drop from
The Slayer
Cave Horror?
pie?
Cave Horrors or something? Something drops. Remember on my Iron Man, I had a fat stack of them just in case I had that clue.
Yeah.
And then I kept those pies for when I was doing
Oh my
Slayer,
God.
so I could boost for tasks.
Yeah, you need bear meat, chompy meat, rabbit meat, pie shell, and oh my god.
Yeah, it's a nightmare to make. I can't remember if it was something that I got.
what a
from
pain in
drops,
the ass.
or I
It's
went
all,
and
like,
farmed.
Low-level obscure mobs too, so it's not
Yeah.
even like stuff you're gonna have.
Yeah, well the problem is too, you can't get the raw one, and I had to cook the pie for the step.
You can buy raw bear meat in bulk from the Uglog store.
Or you
Right.
could literally just go teleport to Ardoin.
Yeah, but I
Sells
thought
it at- oh yeah, the vendor in Ardorn sells it. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about killing one, but yeah.
Well, at that point, don't teleport to Ardorn. Just teleport to player-owned farm because they're right there near the beehives.
Mm.
There's like
no,
10 of them in this one.
the bear and stuff is the problem. Hunting chompies sucks.
Yeah, the chompies is where because you need the bow for it. So you need the ogre
Yeah.
combo or whatever.
Yeah. You need ogre combo and you need
The bellows.
arrows.
The bellows for the frogs. Yeah, that's a hassle.
The
Try
stupid
get.
ass
you-
wolf
hey, you-
bone
you
arrows. Oh my
you
god.
want a comp, right? You want a trim comp, right?
I do.
So
No.
you got to catch 5,000 of those. That's a trim
Not
comp.
remotely.
I'm already halfway there for some reason. Don't worry about it.
Yikes.
Anyway,
are you one of
um,
those irons that wants those fucking fancy hats with the feathers? You're one of those.
Yeah.
Every iron has their stupid hunt.
My stupid hunt is existing somehow still.
Fair. Anyhow,
Anyway,
We don't determine what meat is in the stew. I'll take
Nope.
it. Bummer.
You have not been able to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm eating ration. I'm avoiding it. So that's even more reason to avoid it, since nobody can determine.
Could I make some good cherries and hand them out to everyone who
Yep.
doesn't eat the stew?
Yep,
DM,
you
is
get the full
Jamantha
10.
is Jamantha finding it funny that we're trying to figure out what's in his stew or porridge?
Jamantha doesn't care.
Yeah, okay. So I'm less worried and more like this is probably just what people eat here, but I'm also worried about what they eat here.
Eh,
Fair point. Okay, if you are done eating, then you can go. Or I guess Cyreg was going to come down. Cyreg comes down like an hour after you guys arrived to start eating. And he, in his typical way, just quietly tries to get your attention. And he leads you out of the inn and toward the southern edge of the village.
I'll ask him if he had some porridge this morning as we're leaving.
Oh, no, I try to avoid the food here.
I'll ask him why. Because this is... yeah, you know why.
Well, it's just a lot of protein.
I'll say, is that what I'm smelling in the air? It's like a cloud in the city.
Cloud of protein.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. That's a real thing. Get caught in the protein cloud.
we've all been there, guys.
Let's say we live in a city with it's mostly werewolves eating high protein diets. You're gonna smell it. It's gonna come out of their pores. It's gonna reek like it's gonna reek like protein in the city for sure. The fact that you're finding vegetables at all to eat, Dermo, is astonishing to me.
I'm not. That's the problem.
You're just making the good cherries at this point. We're sustaining
Yeah.
off of the good cherries.
I
Fair
literally
enough.
not.
The
had
other
it.
day, he had to eat like the livestock food,
Yeah,
which was just like,
vegetable.
what was it, like raw corn or something?
It was something
Or
like
was
that.
it?
We walk in on Dermo.
No, it was like hay.
Eating. Yeah, he was eating.
I think
hay
it was
at the
literally
animal
hay.
thing. I remember. Yep. Because I was giving him shit. Like he tried drinking
They're
from
like,
the trough too. Yeah.
You want some vegetables? Here, we have straw.
Yeah, they were giving him shit for it. If I remember. Because you were asking like, well, no, like the chickens eat something, and then we told you like the zombie chickens, and then we talked about how chickens will eat anything. I remember this conversation Dermo had. He was trying to find something to eat in town.
I was trying my best. It didn't work.
But I'm feeling like big Charlie Day energy with Dermo in the town here right now, where it's like, Dermo, what are you doing? I'm eating the berries to save my life right now. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just trying to survive. Like, there's nothing else to eat in this godforsaken town besides these berries. Just holding like 3 or 4 measly berries out each day, just trying to survive.
You would do the same if you were in my shoes.
I mean, yeah, I would if I was role-playing a vegetarian in a werewolf-ridden city. Absolutely, I just think it's hilarious. I love that element.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't plan this out. Okay, DM just happened to take me to a meet zone.
I don't think anything in this campaign was planned, so I think the DM's kind of realizing that he has a lot less control on a pre-run story he's already done before with this party.
It's normal.
Yeah, that's fair. The amount of control that a normally have.
See, the less you plan, the less of it gets foiled.
Exactly.
That's why I plan like 4 sessions at a time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then
plan
I just have a general idea of what happens next after that.
Yep.
It's in my head. Okay, so you are led out of the village, and first you probably need to find Zephylos. So Cyreg's like, where's the 4th guy? Where's a wizard?
Oh yes, what was his name again? The red one.
Did we not look for him at all? Oh no.
Yeah, you guys know that he's camping outside of the village somewhere.
Yeah, I knew he was camping outside the village, so I'm gonna just say that.
You'll see Erlich trying to remember his name. Sepulcher.
Yeah, Sepulcher. Yeah.
Zeppel lost. the red one. You remember? We had 4 of us here, and I'll like gesture with my hand. There are less now. I'm
There
looking
are
around.
less now. You are right.
I'm looking around for Zephylos.
I will actually speak up.
His name is Cephalos. He is located at 343 the Corkscrew
Giving
Avenue.
him his address. Good.
No, he is camped out outside the city. He feels he may not be wanted.
Oh,
Not
because
in
of
general.
because of the thing you guys mentioned, pretty
Because
much.
of the that thing. Not like an emotional thing that we need to get into right now.
He's wanted for something.
Yeah. He had caused a bit of a stir. So
Kerfuffle.
yeah, I feel like I took the risk because I'm a giant beast, but he's a bit more of a play it safe kind of person.
Well, let's go find him.
Do I know exactly where, or do I just know a general gist?
Dan?
I probably know like the rough area, and that's probably enough to find me.
Okay, I will go to the rough area to generally find him.
You go there, and Zephylos, you hear like 5 people wandering around aimlessly near where you were sleeping.
One person saying, I think he's over here somewhere. I'm not super sure though.
Yeah, Cephalus will be there, and like when he sees you guys approaching,
I'm gonna be lifting up a rock that obviously he's not under.
fair.
Like a really small one.
A very small and
Like
definitely
size
not-
of palm rock lifted up, look under it.
Yeah. I'm definitely not looking. I'm just lifting up the rock to look like I'm looking. He's not under here.
Hi everyone. I say coming out of my bush.
Cephalos. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did
Question.
Did you get
Cyreg.
murdered in your sleep?
No, I didn't get murdered in my
Okay.
sleep.
Good.
Question from Dan. Cyreg, like the NPC, was that the
Yep.
guy who initially tasked us to find the Myreque? I don't recall him.
So nobody really tasked you to find the Myreque.
But like he pointed us in the
um,
direction. Was he the eccentric guy in the bar in our first meeting?
So the person that let you know that like the Myreque exist was like a random drunk guy in the bar.
Okay.
Cyreg, he that random guy also told you that Cyreg exists and where to find him.
No, we had
and then
to
you found him.
hunt down Cyreg in the swamp. We found him after following the clues of that weirdo.
Yeah.
This isn't Paddlehorn though.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't know his first name.
It's you!
Yes.
You're doing that thing where you wait for them to say their name.
It's your boy Cyreg Paddlehorn.
Yeah, he announces his full legal name whenever he meets you.
The guy who you scared the shit out of him when party attacked him. In a unanimous decision to do that.
Yes, it's my boy, Mr. P-Horn.
Horn is an interesting nickname.
You know what it is.
Wait, yeah, Zephylos will wave to everyone and say, "Oh, hello, Cyreg. It's been a while." Did
Hi,
the others catch you up on Morden?
Yeah, we discussed kind of where that had left off. Unfortunate.
We made a cure, but it was too late by the time.
Yeah.
So I apologize. We did try.
I understand. Well, shall we get going then?
Say at least if it happens again, we'll have a cure. I'll say.
Let's hope
yes,
that
that's true.
disease died with them.
I should.
I
hope so.
mean, Erlich didn't really catch the whole story on what happened there. He's just trying to be optimistic about having found a solution at least. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if it happens again, we'll have a solution, but the odds are probably low.
You know what? That's the best thing we can hope for. I like to live optimistically. I follow through with his idea. You know what? He's right.
I said we should share this. We should share the potion solution with, CDZ PZZ, as we'll call him. You know, Mr.
Little
Paddlehorn.
Pizza.
Yeah, aka Paddlehorn. You know.
Did we not already? I thought I gave him a copy when we were having our private conversation.
I do not recall because I did not have the rest.
You were not in the private conversation, so it's
Yeah,
known
yeah.
that you did not know that.
Yeah, we should give him a copy either way if he doesn't have one though.
Yeah, I'll show it to him, and I'll show him the only variable was like how long to cook it for. So that was the only thing left we had to really test.
Okay. Yeah, he looks it over and like, that's interesting.
Papa Horn pleased.
Daddy Horn.
Paddle Daddy.
Yeah, I think
Daddy.
you told him a little bit about the recipe already.
I call him Daddy Paddle.
Papa Paddle.
P Horn Dog.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're getting.
Yeah, Horn Dog. Final answer. That's his name.
Just Horn Dog.
You ever get P Horn down the river in Canifis? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
How many iterations of this do we have to go through before it's funny?
Yeah, I think it's dead, and we're just getting everything out of the system.
Have you not realized that that's like 90% of this entire campaign? It's just us reiterating a joke that never started.
And it was never funny in the first place, and it
But
didn't
in
end
our
up funny.
defense, but in our defense here, damned if we forget that Paddlehorn is Cyreg now. So
True. This is just our way of instilling it into our brain.
it's the wear it out, and then you can't forget it.
I can't believe I had like a dad moment where it's like, wow, you have a name that's not Dad. It's like, you have a first name, Paddlehorn? I thought your name was just Paddlehorn.
Paddlehorn?
Boy.
Imagine being the guy who names his kid Paddlehorn.
Yeah, like his last name is Paddlehorn, and you name him Paddlehorn. That's just bad parenting.
Interesting. So,
I stayed extra quiet just to really sting in that one on.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just think about that one, Chap. Think about what you just said.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, yes, if you're willing to still honor your side of things, even though we failed, I'd be happy to be brought to the rest of your friends.
Yeah. I think we've reached that point already. No?
Excellent. Well,
So
let's-
it will be about. It depends on the pace that we travel at. Should be about 4 days.
Ooh.
To wait, hang on. Did I do that math right?
That sounds
It's normally 24 miles per day, right? Okay, no, 2 days. About 2 days to get there.
It's not 24 a day in the swamp, is it? I thought it was.
It's normally 24.
Okay. I thought we were traveling
Oh,
less.
we got a sea shanty.
Oh?
We got a sea shanty. We did.
Very much Minecraft.
Yeah,
Whoever-
quick launch Minecraft. I made sea shanty and note blocks on Zach's Minecraft server.
Who added the sound effects to the soundboard on our server? Because I love this. I was just blasting Ice Barrage quietly to myself, like.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I hate that
That's-
one.
That one's amazing.
Oh, that one's the best.
There is also a short clip of sea shanty too in there.
There is.
Oh wait, this volume's like way too. Oh god.
Oh wait, clicking on it doesn't make it
though.
stop.
It's too
I'm so
loud.
sorry.
It's just so loud.
All right, we're gonna do the actual playthrough here in the background while we continue
yeah.
playing. Okay. Anyway, I might have to turn it down, but there we go. That's good. So, it'll be about 2 days to get there. At the pace that I think we can travel at. So, let's get started.
Yep, I agree.
This is very like different music to the theming of this region, but that's fine. It's a montage music now.
Honestly, if you play sea shanty, it's thematic to wherever you're at that point. Oh
So,
yeah.
he leads you this way to to the southeast of the village. On the first day, something will happen. On the first day, you encounter a large cliff which you need to descend in order to continue on your path. Otherwise, you will waste a lot of time going around it.
How tall
What
is
do
the
you do?
cliff, DM?
It is a 60-foot tall cliff. Big old cliff.
I do not think I can traverse this safely, and I will verbalize that to the party. I think we need to find another way around because, quite simply, I am not made for straight down like this. Stairs are rough terrain for me, so what is this? Impossible
Very,
terrain?
very rough terrain.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be able to belay down this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to rappel down this even if we had a belay down at the bottom. You would have to make a contraption to drop me slowly down, lower me into wherever we're going. I think we need to find another way around.
You may be right.
Is what I would suggest to the party.
Cyreg shares. He's like, yeah, okay. I unfortunately I don't have anything that can really help you with that here.
I'll say,
If you go around.
I'll nod in understanding, and I'll say they call you Paddlehorn, not Ladderhorn.
Indeed.
I will laugh, but like not really.
So what does that look like, DM? Can we get August to perform that so I know what that's like?
If he wants to.
Can we see the non-laugh laugh? All right, I'll take it.
That's pretty good. Okay.
And yeah, I mean that's more of like
yeah.
a pained groan, but all right, I'll take it.
All right. So you don't actually make it that far. You make it this far, and then the day's over.
Is there a way I could like how heavy are you genuinely?
I am, I believe, about 800 pounds, but I can.
800. I don't have enough strength for that, unfortunately. I was thinking about maybe trying to like rope you down, but 800's over my limit.
I am 850 pounds, and I'm carrying about 90 pounds of gear, so I'm about 940 pounds-ish.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. I was hoping like
Nope.
maybe. Nope.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. I'm a camel, you know?
Yeah, you
Camel.
are.
What
So-
else could I be? Look at me. I'm literally a camel. I'm
You are
literally a
cameled up.
fucking camel.
Yeah, you are quite the cam.
I'm a cam guy. I think the kids call it.
Oh,
So,
my
in
granddaughter's
s-
into that twitch.tv/.
Oh god.
In circumventing the obstacle, you make a lot less progress than you were hoping. So this is where you end for
Fail
the
like
day.
that.
So you set up camp in an area that has a bit of cover from some fauna. Flora.
Hopefully fauna too.
Covered
Maybe
by
fauna.
like
There's a bunch of bears standing in a circle.
Well, I mean, fauna could be like giant snails. Or, sorry, yeah, I mean, like,
oh,
right?
not those.
I
You
mean,
get swallowed again.
I mean, we've been there, or the gelatinous cube. But I guess in the swamp, flora is just as much of a problem, right? Could be fucking anything here.
I vote to try to use my wilderness abilities to make this slightly better.
DM, have the gas been bothering us at all?
Yeah, they the kind of thing we landed on at this point was
The Ouroboros pouch.
like they occasionally they will show up and then you just kind of dogpile them. And they're not. They don't have
we
like
have
that
the
much
Ouroboros pouch to make them not even a
thing.
problem anyway.
Wait, who
because-
has the pouch? I know Jared had one of them. He's gone.
Ghasts. Yeah, you only have
Yeah,
one
we
left
have
now.
one, but that's still enough to like.
Ghasts are also on my sort of list of random, quick little things that can happen in the day of swamp travel.
And to answer your question, it's Cephalus has the pouch.
Got it. Cool.
There you go.
That's what I was asking.
Okay, so you set up shop here. Actually, we haven't even really been doing watches because it takes too long.
We should be.
You should be. You want
We
to
should.
take longer?
I don't think it would take too much longer. If you're already planning out things that are happening, we should be taking shifts each night because this is the hazardous area. That's just my thoughts.
Okay, you take your shifts. Ta-da.
Okay. I'll take first shift.
I'll take last shift.
I'll do the middle one.
I'll do the
Zephylos
other
can
middle
end it.
one.
We only need 4,
Cool.
right?
Good enough. Okay, good job.
Cool. Yeah, we'll just stick
Next
with that
day.
as we travel. So if anything happens on our shifts, you know who was on shift
Yeah.
or whatever it happened.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. We can stick to that.
Yep, we'll just keep for that. That's our travel shift. I'll go first until I express otherwise.
I'll go
Okay.
last until I express otherwise.
Because after a day of travel, Erluk's pretty tired and ready for rest, but he'll be resting and meditating while he's on guard for the first shift.
It's 9 p.m. It's your bedtime.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay. On the next day, you travel for a while, and a thick fog rolls over the area that you are trying to cross.
Like a normal fog, or this fog?
No, a very, very thick fog, like you can barely see your own hands.
Can I
If I could find
Can
my
I-
notes.
can I see if I have seen something like this in my travels before? A fog like this?
You have in the swamp, probably at some point.
Okay, so it's something we've already experienced in the swamp here while we've been
Yep.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a weird fog, just something atypical for outside of the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay. We should travel carefully through it. I mean, obviously.
Do you want to double up and walk in pairs?
I think if we all had some, you'll see Erluk pull his copper circlet back out because he hasn't really needed it, and it has a perpetual flame cast on it. So he will offer it to whoever's on point while we travel. But I think we should be well illuminated while we travel through this fog so that we don't get broken up. And Erluk would also suggest that the Dobson, the goblin, rides on his back so he can feel if he actually loses him, because he's kind of small and it's a swamp, just to keep PID on him, positive identification. Like if Dermo wanted to rope off Erluk and like carry the rope on him, and then Dobson was on Erluk's back, the only person we'd need to like keep an eye on would be Zephylos, and we can give him the circlet so we can always see him. Does that make sense?
Well, I have the light cantrip cast on my dagger, and I use it like a
There you go.
flashlight.
Then I'll wear the circlet. So we have 2 different parties. Our point person, Zephylos up front, and then the 3 of us kind of bound together.
Yeah.
In case we get separated even a couple feet. I don't know how strong this fog is, and my foot is cramping. Someone help.
Okay. Can the person in the front make a perception check?
No, I can't because I'm blind, GM.
That sucks.
Sure. For what it's worth, my familiar is an owl, and owls are perception creatures.
No. Just you.
Okay.
Keen senses. Keen senses for the win.
Okay, it's time for me to roll shit, guys. Hold on. Perception. Let's go.
Hey, at least nothing needs to change for this.
Actually, before
13's
can
not
I-
the word.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Could I have thrown a guidance on him before we started? Before he did that? 'Cause he's
No, because
guiding-
it's
guiding the
taking
party.
longer than 1 minute.
All right.
So, you lead the party around pretty well, occasionally having to move around a more deadly sort of obstacle like some deep water or things like that. You do, however, a single time walk into a thorny bush that is very low, so you didn't see it. Scrape your ankles for a debilitating 2 piercing damage.
How will I
So
ever recover,
thorny.
GM?
All right. You are, however, able to make it through the thick fog without slowing your travel too much, which is good. So, you continue onward. Cyreg seems to kind of know the swamp pretty well. You notice during your travels, he seems about as comfortable as he could be in a terrible, horrifying, haunted swamp. So that the travel is perhaps a little bit easier than it sort of normally is. A little more laid back. You're still very much on edge. There's still, occasionally off screen you have to like dispatch some giant rats or even a couple of ghasts, but even still. a little bit easier with an experienced swamp traveler with you, kind of like when Oz was on your team.
Yeah, thanks for reminding.
Cyreg also keeps, it seems, a number of like sort of animal companions with him, seeming to spend kind of the most time with a little bat that he keeps sometimes like in his bag, or it will like come out and like hang upside down on his finger.
You want to
He'll,
talk
like,
about
carry
that
it
at
like
all?
that for a while.
Are you interested in talking about that at all?
Do you bring it up?
I'll ask why he's got a bat out of all the creatures. I feel like a bat is a little more ominous out of some of the creatures, or
Oh well, they're some of the only sort of flying kind of animals around here. They're very useful.
say,
I can speak to animals as well, so.
oh, that answers the question, but I asked, which is how you befriend them.
Oh yeah. Well, I am a druid, so
Ah,
I have some a good connection with the animals of Mauritania. The nice ones, I guess. Anyway.
say, have you been able to familiarize yourself with any of the not so nice ones? Break through them a little bit.
Well, it's a bit harder. Even if you can speak to animals, you can't always convince them to do what you want, or convince them not to try to kill you. Like some of the more dangerous, like some of the more dangerous large animals of the swamp. You know, the giant snails,
Nail beast, stuff like
those
that.
things like that. Yeah, yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, Erlich wouldn't really know of all the different dangers quite fully yet,
I'm back.
but he would know that it is a dangerous place for sure.
Talking about druids.
Yeah, we're talking about druids. We're actually done talking about druids now that you're
We
back.
just finished. You missed it.
Yeah, you missed it all.
Looks like you'll have to watch the YouTube re-upload. Shit, I gotta post last week's video. Oops.
Oh, holy shit!
Not a whole lot happened, to be fair. So
My dog just scared the shit out of me.
classic.
Classic harp.
Yeah, she walked up and like actually jump scared me. What are you doing?
The good news is it's only gonna get worse as they get older.
Yeah, I actually rolled her stealth. She got a 23.
Yeah, with disadvantage
Why would it be disadvantage?
Yeah, because she's a kid.
to make it scarier.
I guess.
To make it scarier.
Health ability.
Now you know that when she doesn't have disadvantage, she's still gonna be stealthy as shit. You're like worried. You know what I mean? It's like the fear.
Yeah, my life is just a constant state of waiting.
Yeah. Same.
Yep.
For the long sleep.
Now, you are able to continue on for the later half of the day without too much trouble. You take your sleep. During the night, this evening, however, you are indeed attacked by some ghasts at some point. Let's see whose perception it's during.
Yeah.
1 through 4. What was that order again?
Me, Dobson, Zephylos, Dermo, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Dermo.
Dobson.
Dobson and Zephylos might be switched. I know they're taking the middle ones. But me and Dermo are on the ends.
I'm saying it's Shab, Dobson, Zephylos, Dermo.
Yeah, that's
before.
fine. That's fine.
Zephylos, can I have a perception check, please?
Yeah, have I ever told you that my familiar also takes watch with me?
Yes, you can do it this
Crazy.
time.
You've only
Alright.
told us every time you've been on watch. So
Listen, there's a reason why I have a familiar.
I understand.
Hey.
And it only suits to help us as a party, so I'm not complaining about it.
Hold on, I'm also getting out the Striggy token. Hold on. Striggy.
Striggy's a good dog.
Perception check at advantage.
Well, good thing too. Okay, yeah. So you get one. Actually, I should probably roll for the guests too, because that makes it more fun, and they have pretty good stealth. Oh, one roll. Oh, geez. Okay, you don't get shit for warning. Never mind.
Hell yeah.
Surprise, guests. We're gonna do sort of pseudo combat. I'm gonna have them roll some rolls, and then you guys are gonna roll some rolls, and we'll just do this real quick.
I call rolling the highest.
Okay.
I call the D20.
Ghasts. Go.
I'll roll it. I'll roll a D100 if no one's called it.
2 attacks.
Why not? Right? Let's get crazy with it.
Yeah, you can tell me about Travis.
Okay, 2 people get hit with something. RD4 and RD4.
Hi, I love you.
Erluck and Dobson are each hit by Ghast.
Oh, wait, were we just doing a regular perception roll?
Nope, we're already past that part.
I just,
Take the
So
damage.
we
You're
we
taking
didn't
some
we didn't
hits
get past the gas.
from some Ghasts.
oh,
We didn't pass the gas, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
uh,
Erluck, you take 10 slashing and necrotic combo damage. And Dobson
5 and
8.
5, I guess. 5 and 5.
Does it matter for you?
No. But I
Okay,
figured
then it doesn't matter.
I mean, I figured I'd ask what kind of damage, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm looking right now.
And
Is it-
Dobson.
Is it Death Domain clerics that have resistance to necrotic?
None of them do.
Something. I feel like something. No one.
I
No.
thought
It's
either
not-
Death or Grave gets it.
I thought
Maybe-
one kind of cleric got something for it, but it was
Maybe
not me.
Grave, but Death ignores resistance to necrotic. Not
That's what it
Death.
is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Thanks.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah. Okay. So you guys take some damage. You each of you two that got hit lose 1 set of rations.
Fuck. That sucks.
Yep.
You'll be eating berries with the vegetarian here in a couple days.
oh no.
Almost out of rations.
Ew.
I just stocked up on rations too. I only have 2 left after 3.
They get another round of attacks, and then we'll have you guys roll something. Only 1 person is hit by an attack. And that unfortunate person is Erluck again, according to the D4. Erluck, you take another 8 necrotic slashing damage.
That fucking that picture.
And you lose another set of rations. Can I have everybody roll a singular attack roll?
Yeah.
Just one.
How do
Like
you
I don't
with
care,
our
I don't
melee
care what
weapon
you're
with a
doing, just
spell,
roll
or-
1 attack roll.
how do you do that?
Just cast a cantrip or something.
Oh, okay.
Against the ghasts.
Maybe I'm not
Yes. Don't worry about it. It's just speed swamp travel.
Yeah.
Speed
yeah.
running this.
Yeah.
Good enough. Basically like counting this as a group check. Oh my god, you picked a saving throw cantrip, are you kidding me?
You said pick a cantrip, and that's
I
like
said
one.
do an
Hold up.
attack roll. Too
Fine.
late.
Fine.
Do a goddamn attack roll.
Fine. Let me.
I'm counting this as a
Dude,
group check.
I'm like looking for. I don't know if. All right, fuck it. Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
I was gonna say all my cantrips are like wisdom
That's
saves.
fine, there
or
you
like
go.
Something.
Yep.
19. Oh yeah, that's the damage. Hold on. What did I roll for the attack? No, I hit with a 19.
19 was the,
yeah,
that's
damage.
fine. Did everybody do something? Oh, Dobson cast Vicious Mockery, thank you.
Classic.
I re-rolled a quarterstaff when I discovered that was.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah. See, yeah, he wasn't. It wasn't just me. I'm not an idiot. We're
Wait,
all
no.
idiots.
That says Dermo did a quarterstaff.
I did it after.
Oh,
say
you did.
20.
Okay. Okay, we got a 17. We got a 15. We got a 19. Zephylos didn't do anything. Too late. You already passed the check. Good
Yeah,
job.
but the important thing is I'm not stupid. We're stupid.
All right, you managed to kill the gas before they get a 3rd set of hits against you, thankfully. Then you go back to sleep. Next day. On this final day of travel, you have only about half of a day's worth of movement to cover.
We'll ask her for a berry today because I lost a ration.
And the fuck out some berries.
Yeah, I'll take one today and I'll thank him for the berry. And I'll give thanks to Zeros for giving me a druid that can provide for me in this dire time.
Cyreg stops the group suddenly for a moment. I'm assuming he's in the front navigating. He's like, oh, wait, hang on.
Sorry, I'm
This-
back. There was a big spider. My partner wanted me to kill it.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's fine.
What happened?
We did the group check without you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
because they passed anyway.
All right.
You killed gas during the night.
You missed it. We were
Um,
talking about wizard stuff. We ended right when you
Yeah,
got
we were
back.
talking about wizard things.
Yeah, we're gonna do that every time someone steps away. We're actually
It's
talking
like the
about
peekaboo session. Oh my god.
just a giant cock tease every time
So,
someone.
Cyreg's like, wait, hang on. This area's dangerous. I think there's some dangerous gases up here. Let's move very carefully and very
Like
lightly.
more dangerous than normal gases we've had in the swamp, I'll ask.
I mean, yeah. Here.
The area's pretty dangerous, so like
Follow. He's like, follow me.
that's what we've been doing, though, right? Not to be that guy.
Then he's gonna do a check. Oh wow, his survival's actually not very good.
For a druid, really?
Weird.
I don't know what you're talking
What?
about.
Wait, what skills did I give him that I didn't give him survival? What the heck?
Yeah, I'm really curious. Animal handling, probably, and
I didn't even look at
perception, maybe.
What stat block is this? These skills are stupid. Okay, never mind.
Imagine
doesn't
making a
matter.
stat block you can badmouth yourself on.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Every
I
stat block
I don't
made.
touch anything that's in plane shift Gilnor with a 10-foot pole,
Yeah, it's the cancer compendium.
just like Donald said. Okay, so he tries to lead you through the area. Unfortunately, multiple people, as he's leading you through here, are struck by bursts of poisonous gas.
Oh,
So that's cool.
someone's been
That's-
trapped in the car with my dog.
Alright.
I'm gonna do a D5, so it will include him as well. He'll be number 5. So let's see, Zephylos and Dobson, please make a con save, please.
Constitution saving.
The DC is something.
DC something. Write
Well,
that
you
down.
both failed. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
You both failed, and oh, by the way, we should have gotten a wilderness long rest before this happened. Let me do that real quick. Bop. Do that first, so you don't kill yourself. I think Zephylos the only one that took damage, but that's fine.
I took damage too, right?
You did? Oh, from the gas. That's
yeah.
right. Yep.
1 second.
I can't fly in this one.
And I would technically get that spell slot back, so.
Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did everybody do it?
I am sitting at the loading screen because I
Oh,
accidentally
fun.
closed the tab.
Nice.
Someone golf
Classic.
clap him. Golf clap him back.
Wait, hang on, wait.
You got it. I know you do. I believe
I
you.
got it.
There you go. There we are. Great job, Zach. We'll see you in 30 minutes when your game loads. Oh shit! That scares the fuck out. All right, please stop doing that.
Okay. I'll give you a
That's
warning next time.
you have to. Yeah, that's way too loud. I always.
At some
forget.
point, I'll edit it and make it a lot quieter. But
Shit,
then I
that's-
have to.
that
Then I have to
scared-
pull out Premiere Pro to do that.
That scared me and my dog.
You can turn
Wait,
the
actually,
volume
can
down on the
you? Can you?
soundboard.
Oh, you can. Okay, I'm gonna turn.
How do you
it down.
turn it down? Yeah. How do you
Turn
do
it
it?
down by like 50%. You just right. Well,
Oh.
if you own the server, you
Okay,
can
I
right click
see it.
it.
Yeah, I got.
Okay, how about this?
It's still still loud at 40%, but that's all right.
Just left.
It's
Hang
just
I-
Brassica Prime is as loud as he is.
See, I have my overall soundboard at like really low, so maybe that's why. Turn it back up. Okay, how about now?
It's getting better.
Oh god, that one's so loud.
Yeah, that's,
Holy shit.
but it's not yelling at me, so.
I gotta turn that one down too. Turn that down by 1/2. Alright. Oh yeah, that's the overall soundboard volume, but you can also change the volume of individual sounds if you have the permissions to do that, which I think is just the uploader of the sounds. Or whatever. Let's see. About this one. Are you loaded back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it make you do a rest?
It did not prompt me for that, but I think I can just Oh, we're in.
You probably didn't use. Lose
I lost
that
some
much.
health, but I
More
didn't
than
cast-
half.
No.
Okay, just go back to just do it for long rest.
Okay.
What's up, little
And then after that, you and Zephylos both take 14 poison damage.
That sucks.
I can't believe you said you were going to kill me and then you tickle me like that. Jeez.
Shush.
Now I'm down to like 80% life.
Someday
Crazy.
I'm gonna write a monster that just only has strength saving throw abilities. And that's gonna destroy the whole party. Because actually, now that I think about it, nobody has good strength.
Yeah.
Urluk's pretty much at the peak strength of his life, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen,
Okay.
the day you give a creature the banishment spell, we also just TPK.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us are charisma either.
No, I have negative charisma.
Give a creature.
I have
the
good charisma. What are you
banish-
talking about? I have good charisma. I'm a
Oh.
cleric.
Hmm.
And soon I'll have the counter spell. So
The counter spell.
yeah, it's a spell called counter. So the counter spell.
So that's like when you get hit, you deal double the physical damage back.
Is this the Pokemon's reference?
Yes.
Wow, nerd.
It's not like this counter I'm leaning on, mind you.
I can the counter spell is COUNTER, I believe. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
think that's what the guy in like Pokemon Red says when he gives it to you. It's like, it's not the same as this counter that I'm leaning on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thanks.
That's good. The early Pokemon dialogue, classic.
I like shorts. You guys know that one? No? Okay.
Nope, you lost me on that one, dude.
I like shorts. They're fun and easy to wear.
Nope.
Literally.
No? Oh my god, okay. I guess I'm a bigger Pokemon nerd.
I just don't remember all the dialogue.
It's like a famous line from the first one because it's so stupid.
Like, is this from the anime or is this from the?
This is
meme?
from Red
Yeah.
and Blue and Yellow.
I remember the meme where it was talking about the girl saying, "I'll never tell."
I'll never tell.
You don't know all the lore.
I don't.
She's wearing a bikini and she's saying that you'll never know where she hides her Pokeballs at.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
remember that.
god! Oh, I
It's
hate
the
that.
swimmer. Yeah, the female.
It's a
swimmer
woman's secret.
NPC. Yeah.
Oh, there's also a pervert outside of the grass gym in Red and Blue and Yellow. He's like, huh, this gym is full of women when you talk to him. He literally says that.
I mean, is it a pervert or an insult? There's a difference, right?
One of the two.
Which one's worse?
I think he has the old man appearance.
So maybe both.
Ooh, Mrs. DM is calling me. I better take this actually.
What is she calling you? Oh, got him.
I might be back in a few minutes. Might
Yeah,
be
yeah.
important.
We'll take a break
I'll take
then.
a break. Okay.
All right, let me walk my
So
dog.
while he's gone, we can talk about our favorite.
We can talk
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. We are back now. Forgot to turn the stream back on. There we go. Cyreg leads you to somewhere in the middle of the swamp, stops you. There's a large, toppled over, sort of hollowed out tree. He shifts it over as best he can, struggles a little bit. It's still a little heavy for him. And beneath it, there's a pretty small sort of hole that just goes down. He has a... he'd probably just have a torch. He has a torch, points it down into the hole. He's like, all right, this way. And so he brings... he starts to sort of climb down it, and it looks like, based on how you can see him climbing down, that it's sort of slanted. It's not like a sheer drop, so you can climb down without a rope.
Okay. I was gonna say something I can climb down.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like a steep slope, basically, more than just like a drop.
Gotcha.
And so he climbs down that sort of drop, and do you follow him?
I do.
Okay.
He has not given me a reason to not follow him, so...
Right. Following him down there, you find yourselves in a... actually a fairly large sort of cave kind of room. You've gone down maybe 30 feet or so into the ground here. It's very, very humid and warm under here. The walls are like a soft sort of dirt, and you can see over across this cave room, which is actually pretty large. There is somebody else standing over there who appears to have, by the time that the rest of you are entering this part of the room, appears to have taken notice of Cyreg and has already started to kind of greet him. Let me... I have a map here, but we don't really need it right now. I'm using it for myself, so I know kind of who's where and what the hell's going on. Because it helps me visualize things so that I can describe them better. And yes, I'm stalling. Okay, there we go. So, you find yourselves in a... Oh, no, of course not.
No, not stalling. Never.
No, definitely not. I would never do that.
I love... That never gets old. The stalling joke never gets old for me.
I thought he was a dictator.
I don't remember him being a spud, but I guess he could have been.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad that Zach got there. Is that the response you were looking for, Zach, or is that the one you were hoping for? Yeah, he's still snickering like a fucking idiot. I love it. It's so good.
He is wheezing.
You good, bro?
I think it took him a second to get the joke, and then now he's having a tough time getting through it. The palpable laughter coming from him.
The rest of
And
his
it's
life.
bordering facetious. I can't tell if it's like him actually in tears or if he's just okay. He's dying.
You killed him. Oh my god.
I don't remember.
Who will run our Minecraft server now?
That was a spud joke that got him that hard. I guess I need to be wary.
Grandpa died from a contagious laugh.
Zach was sounding like he was having an asthma attack there.
I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay,
You just gave him asthma.
We have fun here, Zach. You know that.
As long as there's no
It's
combat.
almost killed that.
Yeah, man. We had a Constitution saving throw from Zach in real life here.
Oh shit, okay.
Did he do it? Classic. Fuck.
Hey, he survived.
Did he make it, DM? Did he make it?
Yeah, he's okay. He got an
Good.
18.
I'm glad.
I like how you gave yourself +0. Commoner stats.
His real life constitution's not that high, so we didn't add a modifier for it.
Same. Same.
Same, buddy. Ugh.
Oh, that's cool. I love when the name of a token is not the same as the name on the sheets, and I have to go change it, and I don't notice it until like 6 months later.
It's always a good time.
I'm just gonna DM. Can I just say something to test something real quick?
Okay.
Dictator. All right, we're good. He's through it. He's past it. We're good. Anyway, where were we, Paddlehorn?
I was looking for the sound effect. God damn it. Lost it.
We should have sound clipped.
Oh, there it is.
Zach's wheezing. If we could have sound clipped his wheezing, that would have been so good to fuck with me, like when I had a bad joke. Because then I couldn't tell if Zach was dying at my joke or just you guys fucking with me.
That would be
I've
fun.
never heard Zach laugh like that. Has anyone heard Zach laugh like that before? I'm just saying. I was worried at first.
I've never made anyone actually laugh that much, so no.
It's rare, but that definitely hasn't happened to me in a hot minute. I had to make sure he was all right. I didn't expect it from such a stupid fucking joke either. Is the thing.
You have no idea.
How dumb that joke. How dumb
No,
that joke was. Or does it have more context to it than I expected?
No,
Okay.
just the things that get me
Oh,
are
okay, good.
stupid puns.
Oh yeah, me too, buddy. That's why I
Oh,
go
good.
for it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we want.
That's what we're here for.
The one that like had me rolling for a solid 5 minutes
Oh boy, here we go.
was spring is right around the corner.
Okay.
And there's just a giant spring sitting on the ground around the corner.
I hate it. Good,
I
though.
guess.
Good one.
Wait, what about, hang on.
Time for silly puns with Zach.
I mean, if I know you're trying, it's like...
Yeah, that's the thing is the
Okay, how
funniest
about
ones
this
are
one?
when you're just being dumb with it.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
I think
How did he get outside to begin with?
my mom
You
sent
didn't let
to me on
that sink in.
MySpace. Like, that's how long it's been. My mom sent me that meme on MySpace in a direct message.
No way.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it does look like an ancient photo.
Like, I really wish I was joking, but that is legitimately that old.
The one that killed me when I was a kid were like anti-jokes.
Yeah, some of them still get me, but it's really hard to get
They're
me.
kind of hit or miss for me. I feel like you
I
can
feel
only
like
use
we've
them at
hit
the
all
right
the good. Well, we've
point.
hit all the good ones. I feel like at this point, all the obvious ones that would get me going,
Yeah,
and now I'm expecting a
I'm-
format for them.
Mm.
They're good when you least expect them.
That's how a lot of the that's humor. The brevity.
Yeah, I mean that's humor in
brevity.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in German, it's called an Antivitz.
Literally what Zach had said. If you're trying too hard, it's not funny.
Yeah, and there's also a word for if you realize that a good, a good joke after you've already left is called a Steppenwitz.
There's
Which
a
means
German word for everything.
it's when you realize a good joke when you're on the stairs leaving.
You know, in Germany they call a toilet a poopin' fartin', and I think that's beautiful.
The fuck they don't.
No, the fuck they don't. The DM says so confidently. I love it. He's cut that bullshit out right away. He says, "Not at my table." You're
No,
gonna call
Not,
a German
not
toilet
my
by-
German.
Not my German.
We can joke about a lot of things, but the naming of a German toilet, not one.
Yeah. I think if we're just gonna talk about our favorite kinds of humor. I don't know where this falls into humor, but I've really just fallen so hard for the stupid jokes like running was invented by Jonathan T. Running in 1804 when he tried walking twice at the same time, and I'm like, I just don't know why I find that shit so funny. Like that kind of stuff, like just arbitrary shit made up with random dates and like a fact that is too dumb to believe. Like I love that's like my niche humor right now is like how dumb that is.
No, I think that's the best kind of humor because it's like it comes from a place of humor, but like it's not humorous at the same time. It's like it's dumb.
Saying your jokes are trash.
Yeah, no,
No,
like
no, no, it comes from a place of
He's
humor.
like, it's coming from the attempt of humor, but it's also not funny. That's
No,
why it's
it's like-
perfect.
The funny part is that walking twice at the same time. Like inherently, that's funny, but like it requires the dumb setup to make it funny. Because by itself, it's not funny.
yeah, I agree.
No,
It's
it's just the way you
Paddlehorn.
phrased that. Yeah, Paddlehorn.
Yeah, what's good about those jokes is they aren't funny, is what he said.
Mhm.
I love how Paddlehorn's just listening to us have this entire diatribe and not saying anything.
I mean, he could be saying something we just don't know because we're having a sidebar the whole time. Yeah, what's Paddlehorn doing here?
He's been explaining the Myreque
Yeah,
to us the whole time.
and that's all it takes. We're like, ah, shit.
That's all you have to do to defeat
And that's all you.
Millennial Draken. That's all. It's so
It's like,
easy.
oh, Paddlehorn, we're
You
gonna
were
need
paying attention, right?
we're gonna need you to repeat that. And he gets growled by whatever we were talking about and flown off somewhere. And it's like, well,
And then immediately he dies, like unexpectedly.
I was gonna say he gets grabbed by whatever he was telling us how to kill.
Yeah,
Out of the
All
sky,
you need
like,
to do
like
is
a hawk.
ah!
All you have to do is
love it.
Yeah, can I comprehend language on that, DM? No.
No.
Now the funny thing is you can't.
Hang on, I gotta reset the fog of war.
It's like
Totally
the,
didn't
Monty
totally redo
Python.
where I was gonna have this
The
happen.
cave of ah. It's like that's the name of the cave. The cave of ah.
Oh yes, the cave of
I love me some Monty Python.
So, as you arrive at the base of the sort of steep slope, you find yourselves in a small cavernous room, as I previously described. There is another man in here already who seemed to be kind of waiting, kind of standing guard. But Cyreg has already begun speaking with him by the time you guys get down the slope. And they seem to be associates. He's probably a member of Myreque. That's weird. Who would have thought? Okay, so Cyreg then will tell you guys. Oh, well, here we are. There's not much here, but it is a good hiding spot because it's pretty well hidden. There's a bend around the corner here, and we have a bit more space. It's not just this little teeny room. Radagad here is just posting watch to make sure that no intruders are make their way in without being very easily spotted. But here, if you'll follow me this way through this little bending sort of hallway, and he continues forward into a twisting hallway. The man that he was speaking to, who he referred to as Radagad, is a sort of burly man with a full, slightly scraggly beard and mustache. He's balding a little bit. He's sort of middle-aged. Got some good wrinkles on him. Sort of rust-colored hair. And he carries a... Oh, that's funny. I did not do this intentionally, but he has a silver sickle and a warhammer. That is funny.
Comrade,
Comrade. And he wears chain armor.
Brother
and he's also a
Paddlehorn, who is
shield.
this comrade you've shown us?
See, I did have a player
He's
intentionally
back strong
choose
like a
sickle and hammer for his strength ranger.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
His name was Carl.
this was an accident. That was just funny. Paddlehorn leads you now through this a short winding path in this cavern. Further in, and it leads to a pretty large open room. Again, just kind of dirt walls. It's very, very plain. There are, let's see, it's about like almost 100 feet across and about half as wide, so it's a pretty open single room here. There are another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces in here. And scattered throughout the room are various like crates and like sort of chests that seem to be filled with supplies and food, things, a couple of weapons, not a whole lot, that kind of
Use
stuff.
some rations.
There is a sort of a table with several chairs for like little eating area, and there's like a little fire pit, and basically just like a little sort of kind of like a little wilderness camp with some extra sort of provisions, those kinds of things that you would expect to see in that kind of establishment. It's definitely kind of makeshift, nothing very elaborate or fancy or nice. It's not quite squalor, but it's pretty close.
Am I able to grab some of these rations?
Just
ask.
like walk up and grab them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask if I can have a couple rations as the travel through the swamp getting here.
Yeah, Cyreg will be like, oh yeah, okay, help yourself.
I'll grab 4.
So he arrives, and there's a man that's standing kind of toward the back of this group of people. Sort of a not a young adult man. He's maybe like 30, 35. He's got a nice bold sort of handlebar mustache. It's fairly well groomed. He wears some a breastplate armor, which is actually a little surprising because it's a bit more of a fancier kind of armor, which has a symbol of Sardomin on the chest. He seems to perk up when Cyreg arrives, and he quickly walks over to greet him. And they try to kind of speak quietly for a couple of moments before turning to address the rest of you.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
Secrets, everyone. Right?
Secrets hurt someone is what it is, but yeah.
Oh, no, everyone has secrets. It's secrets, everyone.
That's not true. I don't have any secrets.
So, then this man that Cyreg is talking to comes over along with him to speak with the 4 of you.
Greet him.
He says, "Hello there.
myself.
I am Valiaf Hertz. I am the leader of this branch of the Myreque.
I will.
Cyreg has told me a little bit about you all. Certainly some interesting stories. But he's told me that you at least seem to have some you have some curiosities about kind of maybe what's going on in Mauritania and our kind of plight that we have going on here. Maybe even some skills to aid if you so choose. So I'm interested to hear where it is exactly that you stand."
I stand right here, and I'll gesture at my feet.
He doesn't like acknowledge your joke,
That's fine.
if that was
I
even a
guess.
joke.
I don't think Erlich knows enough about the Myreque to make an assessment, really. Just that they seem to be less organized than they probably hope to be.
Yeah, Zephylos will introduce himself. He says,
Yeah, I mean, I was going to introduce myself, but then I was gonna do the whole thing, you know? I was gonna do the whole Erlich introduction, but it feels like I lost the moment, so go ahead, Zephylos.
He says, "Hi, my name is Zephylos. These are my traveling companions. I actually partially represent the Crown of Mistalin in this adventure that I'm on, and we have had a bit of a conflict with the vampire residents here on the borders of our lands, and we were sent to investigate. So I believe we have a common enemy.
What kind of conflict? Can you tell me more about this?
Well, to be frank, we've heard rumors that vampires aren't supposed to be able to cross the, giant running river of holy water.
That is the case.
But the priest on our side was very shocked to hear that there was vampires on our side. In fact, we saw 2 of them. I believe they're both isolated case, but one of them was right on the border, but on our side of it.
As you begin going into this explanation, another man that was standing kind of toward the back of the room approaches and just quietly begins listening in, standing near Valiaf.
What's the other man look like as he approaches?
A
Profile.
a bit older than Valiaf, kind of scrawny, a bit more wrinkly. He's got a
Dressed similarly.
Brown goatee. No, does he have armor? He doesn't wear armor. No, he's got like sort of more, just kind of plain robes with a hood.
Okay.
Sorry, go on, Dan.
No, yeah, we put both vampires down, but we were tasked with our royalty of our lands to, or at least myself and I gestured Dermo were tasked. We found the other 2 here in the swamp, and they've been very helpful to our cause.
Right.
These vampires, what did they look like?
One of them seemed like a very gaunt and starved nobleman. The other looked like a scrawny, hairless excuse of a hunchback.
One about human height and one about half the height.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay, I see. Oh, it's no small feat to defeat some vampires like that. Even a small number can be very dangerous, as I'm sure you know. It's
fortunately aware.
definitely concerning that vampires could be crossing into Mistalin. That's not good. That's really not good.
Well, once again, that's why we've been sent by the king to investigate how the lands work around here to truly assess the threat of the vampires. And I myself am a practitioner of the arcane arts. Dermo here is a...
I raised my hand.
Yep. And again, as I've said, the other 2 have been proven to be quite useful in their own regards.
What about you, sir? He looks over at Dobson.
I'm here to write about strange things and monsters.
In
Creatures
what?
of this land.
Oh. So you're more of a sort of scientist?
A doctor.
Doctor. We could use a doctor.
I don't think he's that kind of.
There are a lot of.
I'll say.
Oh.
However, I might
Oh,
be the
I
kind
see
of
what-
doctor you're looking for, as in my wheelhouse, I am quite a healer.
Oh. Oh yeah, those are very useful. We don't really have a lot of healing capability amongst this branch, unfortunately.
I am an herbalist and an arborist as well.
Oh, very good. Oh.
Well, I hope that our desires are aligned, and I may be of service.
Yes. I am very much in agreement with that. Okay. So why, I suppose you mentioned that you represent the crown. Can you tell me more about that relationship?
Erluck would clarify that it's he. While I know that it is Zephylos that represents it, he is not to be spoken of in relation to this king he has not met.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that he wouldn't be
He
representing.
kind of turns more towards Zephylos with his question.
Yeah. But Erlich would clarify that it's
Right.
not his king and he doesn't serve or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah, just to make it clear.
Yes. It's very. It's been forever since we were in Mistlin. Did we actually speak with the king or just his clerics?
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. King rolled.
You want to bet?
Okay. Just making
And-
sure I'm not
and
like
his-
fever dreaming.
No, we talked to him at least once. I know for sure because
Did you do that recently?
Khan like was excited to actually meet a king. The king wanted to talk to us because we did him a favor, I believe, right?
You only returned the one time, right?
No, we've been back twice. The second
Twice?
time we only talked to the guard. The first time I
Oh.
believe we spoke to the king and then the guard, or the guard and then the king. I can't recall.
Okay.
But there was an interface with the king. If it was just brief, I remember Khan kind of being like, "This is the king."
Yeah. No, I'll say we from slaying the first vampire, we were then referred to help with issues on the temple on the border of the Mauritania's area, and from there we found the second one, and it's been a bit of a string since. So we've been given this request directly from the king himself,
I see.
and by extension his vassals.
Yeah. I agree.
And
And when I say we again, I do mean the two of us. I said
Dermo
to
and
me
you,
and
yeah.
Dermo.
Yeah.
The other two, they're just kind of helping us travel.
We're learning
okay.
why you guys are doing all this, and if we want to be involved in a bigger capacity after,
Okay.
probably.
fair enough. What do you know of Mauritania? You didn't happen to be raised here, did you?
No, I'm
Assuming
born and
not.
raised in Mistlin.
Okay.
I've done some research loosely before
He
coming
kind
here.
of like looks over the rest of you to see if anyone pipes up with that.
I was raised in the Great Caridian Desert, part of the great tribe of the King Cobra. And this is where Erlich will actually introduce himself formally. He says, "Is this the new guy asking, or is this the first dude we were talking to when we got here?"
This is still Valioff.
Really off. Yeah, at this point, I'll formally introduce myself as Erlich, acolyte of the Empty Lord, cord bearer and council member of the tribe of the Spectral King, holder of the third Humphreys Chalice of the Shrine of Hada, traveler of the Four Cardinals, and student of Gelinord. It says, I am
like
not from this plane, but I am from this. I am familiar with the great distances that you must travel in Gelinor.
It's like when somebody has like 8 first names.
Yeah. I themed his introduction after Luxwana from Star Trek.
He does not have the same reaction as I would if somebody introduced themselves to me like that.
Yeah.
He seems very formal in his communication so far, and so he does indeed take all of those titles seriously.
As well as I
He'll do it. He'll shake your weird 3-fingered hand.
It's firm.
It's furry.
It's firm and warm.
His hand is.
Chuckle from Danny.
No, I made like a Marge moaning thing, like, oh.
Oh, it didn't pick that up, but I'm glad you
It
clarified.
didn't really work.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Valioff then is like, well, I'll have to do some thinking about what exactly you can help me with first, if you'll be conducive to being given some requests.
I am open to hearing your requests, and if there are a myriad of them, perhaps some of them align with what we are able to assist with.
Yes, that might be true. For now, though, I imagine that you are tired from the travel in the swamp.
Indeed.
You are welcome to stay in here. We should have some spare bedrolls that we can lay out, although I guess you probably have some of those already. We don't have to. We don't really have a whole lot of furniture down here. It'd be very hard to get it down here.
We don't
But we make
require
do.
a lot of furnishing. It says, a cot will be fine for me.
Okay. So, I suppose you can make yourself at home. I can introduce you to our other members that we have here.
Urluk will settle
You
down
can get some rest.
right where he said, make yourself at home. Wherever he's standing, he'll just begin to plop down there.
Okay, you're like right at the sort of
Yeah.
entrance of the,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
big area.
I am gonna do it, so
That's fine.
I'll begin to nestle up in the entrance here, I guess.
Okay. You nestle.
Excellent.
Nobody bugs you about it.
Excellent. I will indeed rest here for the night, if I am unbothered.
Is there anywhere that is not currently filled with dermo?
Almost
There's a lot of.
everywhere-
There's actually like a good amount of empty space in here.
In fact, everywhere Dermo isn't is an area that isn't filled by Dermo.
It's
You
a
wanna
it's a
look at it
big
like
room. It's like almost 100 feet long.
Could Dermo make some of the room that is not currently filled with him in a sleeping form?
Yes, yes, you can.
I just try for first.
I will also find a place to curl up for sleep.
Neato.
Yeah, I'll find a little corner and work on my spellbook.
Spellbook away.
Are we doing it, DM? Are we doing the sleeping?
We're gonna do the sleeping.
Oh, wait.
What? Roll for
Fuck.
sleeping.
Roll
Roll
for
for
s-
quality of sleeping.
Roll for sleep.
Amazing. So, you guys settle down a little bit. Zephylos starts writing in his book. Dermo's doing Dermo things.
Or get sleeping. in
Dobson
the
probably
place.
jotting some notes. Erlich doing, I don't know, being a camel.
He's sleeping in the
um,
entrance.
Spinik is sleeping in everybody's way.
Yeah. He said, "Make yourself at home," and that as far as I'm concerned, I'm ready for bed. So it's sleep.
Yeah. So, settling down. Cyreg takes his little, like, some of his little animal companions out and, like, feeds them little scraps of food and talks to them.
Cute.
And the others, kind of converse quietly. Some of them kind of, like, glance over at you every once in a while. One man will come up, the sort of scrawny man in the robe from earlier. And he'll go up to Dobson, like, curious about his. Is he writing in his book or no? Does he do that like, all the time?
I don't think he does it all the time. It's mostly like in periods of time after he's seen something new.
Fair.
And I'm pretty sure he had encountered gas before, and I think that's the only thing we really encountered on the way here.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Well,
so
that probably might have been the day before. Okay, so he'll go up to Zephylos. He's looking at his, like, wizard book or whatever. He'll, like, sort of awkwardly, like, peek over and be, like, looking at your spellbook.
Doing Zephylos things.
Sorry, who is this again? Doing it specifically?
The scrawny man with the robes.
I'll look up and I'll say,
Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm Paul Maffey. So are you a wizard?
I am wizard. Yes.
What do you have, like, a specialty? I'm a wizard as well.
You could say that. I dabble in some less traditional magic.
Intriguing.
What's your specialty?
Abjuration mostly, really. I make sure to keep alarms on our base here. Try to keep myself protected. So I'm not too much of a fighter. But yeah, I help repair things as well, break things.
That's completely fair. I do like abjuration. I have a few of those in my book. Maybe perhaps we can exchange spells at some point.
Well, that might be useful.
It's a date.
Aw, a date.
It's cute, right?
That's cute.
Two wizards sharing spells.
I'll let him take a look through my book, but I'll tell him
Ooh.
like the last like 4 or 5 pages that like are clearly like older papers in them and not like fresh wizardly papers. Those ones don't look at. They're special.
He'll respect it.
I'll let him look through it, see how much it's. I'm essentially showing him everything that's not my blood spells.
Yeah, I figured. He doesn't have like a whole lot of spells in his book that he sort of shows you a little bit of. He's probably like a lower level wizard than you are.
New.
In fact, he only has cantrips and first level spells from what you recognize.
Any juicer first level spells? Any juicers like magic missile?
He actually does have magic missile.
Okay.
Let's see. What do you recognize? He has mage armor, and he has detect magic.
And alarm, apparently.
And probably alarm because he described it to you. Do you have this one? It's hard to tell because you renamed all of them. He has Ray of Frost.
I do. That's my cantrip.
Yeah, he has Ray of Frost.
Oh wow, he practices ancient magic. This guy's
There's
secretly
a few
vampire.
other that if you
Ice
wanted, you
Blitz.
can make a skill check for.
Is that your Ice Blitz reskin?
Ice rush.
He calls it Ice Rush.
Yeah, okay.
Well, because that's the default ice spell.
Sure.
Oof.
Oof.
You recognize Mending and Message, but you don't recognize his first level spells.
Too bad you can't add cantrips in a spell book. That'd be such a cool mechanic. Just
That would
learn all the
be
cantrips.
Pretty busted.
Yeah.
Just yeah, you can cast literally every cantrip all the time as much as you want, and you have all of them prepared.
That would feel very wizardly.
That'd be pretty busted.
You could probably do it in Pathfinder.
Probably. There's probably like a hedge mage
you
where it's
probably-
like you get
I
no
bet Pathfinder's
spells, but
better at
only
running
cantrips.
Mario Kart too.
Pathfinder. Yeah, but we'll never know because God forbid learning another game mode. Am I right? Another system in this economy.
You guys swiped right on a Nakra? Is that her? Why does a Nakra have a beard?
That's actually custom art that Danny made, and
okay.
if you feel it, he's going to come after you with the ferocity of 1,000 suns.
Gender bend a Nakra.
Hell yeah.
It's just my OC Majorat.
Oh. Is he Greek? He's
No.
got like a Greek iota on
Yeah, his name's
So the
Is his
yeah,
name
his name's-
Iota?
his name's
Better not be.
Aeginos.
Oh my god. Amazing.
so
Okay, so a little bit more time passes. You see Cyreg, who's like has animals out doing whatever. He's been doing that for a little bit. You see him kind of go like, what the?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you see as his bat just like grows like huge and then turns into a person.
Oh, so that's not his familiar. Or his familiar was a bat the whole time, which is worse. I'm asleep, but I imagine that's a bad thing.
Probably. So we'll resolve this later because we're out of time.
Oh, shoot, fart, dang, poop. You got us.
I gotta leave you on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's
Obviously.
Otherwise, we don't come back. If you give us
Otherwise
all the
what?
answers. Otherwise, we don't come back.
Yeah, if I don't give you guys a cliffhanger, nobody's coming to next week.
That's what I tell my players. They get really mad at me because I always I stop playing right at the most suspenseful spot.
So a human sort of form
Hate that.
sort of emerges from the former form of his bat that he had been carrying around.
Yeah, it'd be a lot cooler if it didn't, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And he's like, "Oh crap! Oh no!
Yeah, I think we're
what
all
do you?
thinking, oh crap.
Huh?" And so then there's just a bit of a mass panic. One of the gentlemen that you hadn't spoken with yet, yells, "Oh no! Oh God! We're all dead!" And then Valiaf is like, "Stay calm, everybody. We could do this. It's just one." He's like kind of sort of trying to stay level-headed and try to lead everybody, not have them freak out, but also he like clearly is very intimidated and is freaking out.
Naturally.
So at this point, if you were sleeping, you would have woken up from the people yelling.
Okay.
The man that was standing by like the front entrance, like you see him run in from the hallway, or he's in the process of running in from the hallway. And the this man that was the bat has a look around. He says, "Oh, what is this shithole? This is your base?"
Yes.
Some resistance.
What is it we are resisting?
Do you even know why you're here? He looks over at Erlich.
Yeah, Erlich doesn't, technically. Like, he doesn't fully understand what's going on, really. He's here helping Zephylos, which is... Well, as far as I'm concerned, we were here doing a job for some shades, which is done. The Myreque is kind of additional to that, I feel. Because that's the main reason he was here, is that was the job he was here for. Zephylos explained lightly that there was more that they were here for, but we were on the job for the shades at the time, correct?
You being Erlich specifically?
Us being two players jumping in at this point in their story, what mission were we doing, I guess? Shades, or did we know even of the Myreque being a thing that they were working on? I thought the shades were all the knowledge that we had.
Zephylos explained that they're doing the shades specifically to get on the Myreque's good side.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
Cool.
That's true.
Erlich forgot it then.
Okay, that's fine. Cyreg kind of like sits on the floor. He appears to be kind of dazed, almost like he's like completely spacing out.
Does he seem enthralled?
In an unnatural way. He is not like really. He's not like drawing his weapon like everybody else in the room sort of is, or like panicking, but he's more like, yeah, just kind of like looking up at the thing with sort of glazed over eyes.
Yeah.
We have a cowboy moment where Zephylos is doing the thing where, like, you know, in a cowboy movie where they have like their hands like hovering
shaking
over the gun,
waist. Yeah,
oh,
like wiggling. But for him, yeah, exactly.
Wait, this.
Not quite that, DM.
No.
Not quite that.
But
no. Whoa, definitely not that.
Okay.
Instead of a gun at his hip, it's his rune pouch, you know.
His rune pouch.
Yeah.
Could I be inspecting it? Like,
yeah.
Just standing right behind it, like lifting up a wing? Like, ooh.
So he's in a humanoid form, right? Or a human form. He's not in like the vampire sort of form that you're probably thinking of.
Okay.
He like looks over at who is it? Zephylos and Dermo, specifically as he's like glancing around the room, and then he locks eyes with I wonder who was speaking with. I guess Dermo, and you see his you see now as you're looking at him that he looks like kind of familiar.
I get it, familiar, because he was a familiar.
He is a familiar. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, so that was you got.
It always takes me like way too long to click because you have to click like 3 buttons to get over here.
Yeah, they gotta
Do
do
the
like a hotkey
soundboard.
board or something.
Yeah, they gotta have like a button like on the right or on the bottom or something.
get
Just
there.
like
They'll
a
get
single button.
Your favorite one or something, just have it there in the bottom.
Yeah, have your like 3 favorite sounds so I can go
Classic.
combo.
Yeah, the natural combo, right?
Natural combo of duck,
The
joke,
put on
and ice brush.
ice splits. Yeah, ice brush.
But Dermo and Zephylos, as you look more closely at him now, he looks to be the same man as the drunkard who had tipped you off about the Myreque in the first place.
Am I fully awake, or am I kind of like still
Everyone's awake now.
like fully awake, like cognitive?
Yep.
Okay. How close am I to Zephylos?
Emotionally or like physiologically?
Tension.
Geographically?
Yes, all of the above. How close am I emotionally, relationship?
I feel like your trust
physically?
could go a long way, but in terms of adventuring, I think you're doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, have you met Zephylos? It's a little hard.
I haven't. Which one's Zephylos?
He's the guy who makes everyone really angry all the time.
The red one?
True.
I do have a way with people, don't I?
You have a way with making people, for some reason, run away from us.
Well, the thing is I don't think you've scared away a single person.
What's she eating?
You've scared away a couple Garaho and a werewolf.
And 2 werewolves, yeah.
I don't think you scared away any people, though.
Oh, true. Based.
Base. Right? If we're doing that, right?
But yeah, so I guess when Zephylos starts to click it together, he won't say anything verbally. He doesn't want to verbally let these poor resistance people know he's single-handedly the reason why they're, getting a sting operation right now. But
couldn't be Zephylos.
If only Oz had spoken out against doing this.
If only, right?
listen, Zephylos didn't go on the RS wiki and see that we were meant to be jumped by a vampire. So he'll speak up. He'll say, "I don't believe you're welcome here."
I should be saying the same to you.
Yeah,
This is an illegal resistance on vampire lands.
This is Vampire Land?
He scoffs.
I'll say, I'm gonna need to see a permit.
Does he actually say that?
No, I don't say that. Oh,
Thank God.
Where are the rides?
Yeah, right? Vampire Land, I didn't pay
Vampire
attention
Land.
to you.
Where are all the themed mascots? Pictures.
Sir, where's the food court?
The
Where's the
food
bloody
court?
food court?
Where's the themed Bloody Mary drinks?
Where's the bloody food court, damn
Where are
it?
the Bloody Marys?
Um,
Want my strawberry smoothie?
It's not strawberry, and it's not very smooth. It's more like a bloody chunky, if you will.
Ew.
Yeah, right?
Sort of
Hate that.
hemoglobby.
Yeah.
Zephylos will speak up again and say, "This vampire land is stolen from your former master. I don't recognize your authority."
And Fort Kickass, right? That's what you gotta say.
You can't be talking about Zaros. Don't make me laugh.
I don't think anyone here is laughing.
Do you besmirch the empty lord? And Urluk will get his attention at that, but you'll get Urluk's attention by talking down to Zeros, though.
I'll say to Urlok, I don't know if you understand, but the vampires betrayed Zaros. That's why I'm here.
Say, I do not think that our great lord is too concerned about who did what to him. Rather, who is saying ill things still currently about him. And Urluk will put his hand to his hilt as if he's going to draw his really shitty weapon, but he's taking the defense of Zaros here.
I just started following Zeros a couple weeks ago, and I agree.
Yeah, I mean, Urluk's been following Zaros for like 70 years, so...
Yeah, I have nothing to add to this besides thanks for the powers.
I thought Dermo was gonna be like, I just joined this club. Can I leave?
Yeah, it's like when you go to your friend's house and his parents are arguing.
Yeah. I've been turned into a cow. Can I
know what I was
leave?
getting involved in, so I'd like to leave now if it's not too late.
Oh, it's too late, buddy.
I'll draw some fire runes, and I'll say to Dermo, well, here's the first lesson, then. Zaros is the god of curses, amongst many things. And let me tell you, he is known for cursing those who have wronged him.
And a very sinister grin will show up on Urluk's face as he hears that Zaros is outnumbering any other evil in this room. And I would like to prepare a spell for if Zephylos pops off. And I feel like it's fitting to bestow a curse.
The man will like slowly raise his hand up to his face, and he'll do that thing where you like use your pinky and your index finger to like do a whistle.
Oh, yeah.
And he does this loud whistle.
I hope you understand,
and then...
I'm doing that gesture right now. Like, trying to figure it out.
Oh, were you like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, can you put your fingers in your mouth so we can see what it looks like?
Yeah, did you? Yeah, can you turn on your camera and shove your hand in your mouth? So
can you show us what you meant in camera here on stream?
I was going with this.
Someone put that.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to. I can't do it. So.
I don't know sure it's your pinky and index? Like, I'm
doing
now. Index and thumb.
Is it index and thumb?
I've seen index and thumb.
I bet somebody could do it with their pinky.
And I've also seen pinky and index.
He's doing it with his pinky, okay?
Wait,
DM decision.
Those two fingers don't go together.
I feel like him doing it with his pinky is actually
DM
scary.
ruling pinky.
Like, it's like more nonchalant. Like, I feel like...
Yeah, it's very, very casual. So he does this sort of whistle, like he's calling something, and then out of the ground nearby, there is this sort of like something like starts digging up out of the ground, and it is 3 skeletal sort of creatures. And at which point we'll roll for initiative, and then we'll start next week.
Yeah,
whenever it is that we can. Yeah, when we can pick it up next.
Dermo will say, "Can I pet the puppy?"
Can we see the picture of the map?
Yeah.
And also, can I have a bird, please?
Yeah.
Give the man a bird, please.
Dude, how often am I gonna be fucking last for initiative? Like, I really don't understand.
Did you roll really bad again? Oh my god.
Every fucking time, dude. It's unreal.
Ready to see me worse, though?
The initiative order is like as tall as the screen. Oh dear.
That's gonna be
so
fun.
Sorry, Zach.
Sounds like a problem for you, though, DM. The action economy.
For me? No, that's fine.
The action economy, though.
Why do I have no health on Zephylos?
I don't know why you have no health, but you better fix it.
I had health. It's 54.
Oh, I rolled pretty good.
Striggy over here.
Do I get my surprise action for holding the bestow curse for something happened, or that was if Zephylos did something he didn't do anything? Okay.
Yeah.
I like how you talked yourself out of the ability before he even answered your question.
Well, that's how held actions work. The trigger didn't happen, so I lost the spell slot.
Well, it hasn't happened yet. I mean,
well, I think it's less so that you missed it, and more so that you're holding the action kind of the same time initiative's starting. So, like,
I mean, yeah, I
wasn't really gone off yet.
I wanted to go off whenever Zephylos was to strike.
Wait. Does Zephylos come before you on turn order?
That's a good question.
No.
No, he doesn't even do that.
So I get to go first, though. So that means, well, that's what I'm saying. I can hold my action for when you go, still.
Yeah, you could.
If you want to use your action on your turn to do that, yes, you can.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just make it work like that. Anyways, that's session, no?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta add bird to initiative before I forget.
And I need to be getting in bed.
Oh, I didn't do that. Hang on. There we go. Oh, sorry. You roll that one. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
I got a 3.
It's all good. I cry.
You know what they say about 3?
It's one
It's
more
a
than 2.
lonely number.
Hell yeah.
Well, 2 is a
Nice.
lonelier number.
They
Than...
say all those things about 3, actually.
Choose a lonely number when you're in a failing relationship.
What?
3 is? Wait, what?
That's only like the 2.
I hate that. I hate the Brassica Prime every
One
time.
one character that I had, I gave him the Amulet of Cabbage Speak just for shits and giggles.
Naturally.
Not even a RuneScape fan, and he just leaned all the way into it. He like basically began like he didn't become a cleric, but he basically became like a cleric of
Cabbage Mancer.
Brassica.
Listen, when your
See-
eyes are opened to the great powers
to the great
beyond,
deliciousness.
to the great head.
The great deliciousness.
The
first
highly
cabbage.
concentrated nutrients.
He has blessed me with his divine nutrition. I've been touched by the big delicious.
All right, well, that was a good session, guys.
Yeah.
I think with that, hey, we're finally back onto main plot. This is crazy.
Did you roll for
cabbage
Striggy?
plot.
No, it's not letting me. How do I roll for Tricky?
I don't know. Just do a dex check on his sheet.
We're back on the plot, the cabbage plot.
It's like a plot of land. Oh, nice.
Hey.
Okay, like what? 2 more than what I got.
Did it actually matter? No, it didn't.
Nope, he didn't move.
It was meant
Okay.
to be, GM.
We are starting with 3 Myreque members, and then Urluk, and then from there, whatever.
Watch, they're just gonna like super crit this nameless vampire we don't know yet. I was about to say his name. And then
He is still
just
in
gonna
his
die.
human form, so the Myreque don't recognize him.
It's gonna be really fun. I think this is gonna be the shortest amount of time I've had a player character sheet. So I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Incredible.
What is this? 3 sessions? 4 sessions with Urluk? I'll start brainstorming new characters. I might go Goblin too. It'd be fun, double Goblin party.
Goblin these nuts.
Goblin these nuts.
Anyone else?
Does
like
anyone
to-
else pack for vacation? Like they're gonna shit their pants every day twice?
What?
I always pack like
No.
20 pairs of underwear.
I mean, for like up to a week, I pack 1 extra of everything, but like, not every day.
Yeah.
How often are you shitting your pants?
Often
Right.
and
Right? Right?
look, if you have to ask that question,
Clapping. The clap. How often are you shitting your pants? Golf clap. Just so good.
Golf clap is so versatile.
So good.
It's like the best default sound.
It really is.
Okay, let's do our 3 favorites.
Sure. Favorite thing that a player did was we forgot Paddlehorn's name. I think Zephylos having his existential moment with Paddlehorn. Who is this man? Not remembering him. Something the party did. I liked that we kind of we had a strong Zeros presence in the Myreque room there at the very end. I liked that we were kind of like all in the same mindset, and you know, Urluk was like, I'm not gonna let you talk poorly about my god, and then Durin was like, I kind of don't like that he's doing that either. I like the we all jumped in on it. Common enemy, right? Myreque's friend could be Zeros, we don't know yet. It could work out that way. And then something that the DM did was there was good NPC play. I liked this whole room, this last room we were in here. The bat, like I was always kind of suspicious. I mean, I asked, didn't I? I literally asked where he got a bat from, but I thought that was a little sus. And Urluk kind of had a gut feeling, and sure as shit, he should have stuck with it. But I liked all the different NPC play that you did tonight, Zaid. It's nice. It's good. We got an introduction of a good little couple spread kind of things, right?
yeah.
Spread?
Spread them. That's my highlights. Damn.
I'll go next. Something that you guys did. What did you guys do?
We did our best.
You did do your best. I do like the banter with this nameless vampire. That was very good. Something that I did. I gave you guys a chance to be skeptical about him having a bat.
Yeah.
In fact, that goes all the way back to when you first met him in Morton, when he used a bat to animal messenger you guys.
He did.
So I've been playing that for a while, and then like earlier this week, I was like, oh shoot, I gotta drop them more. I gotta drop them at least 1 or 2 more bat hints. Like it has to be like a thing that they could have done something about. If the characters were keen enough on it.
But he just not enough.
So, I think I did that fairly well.
I think so. I mean, I was suspicious, but not enough to like do anything proactive, right?
Yeah, but the thing, I feel like it's like plausible deniability because like
We're in an area where bats are so common.
he did
right?
even like first like bats are very common. There's not a lot of birds, and like having a flying animal companion is very useful, obviously.
Obviously, right? We've seen.
You've seen the bats before in like a situation where it wasn't as suspicious. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We've seen bats before in plenty of places that weren't suspicious.
Yeah, and you've seen them all over. Like a bat does not always mean a vampire. It's just.
In fact, it probably rarely means it in this.
Actually, yes, that's true because the weaker vampires can't do the bat transformation.
Right.
It's only like the really powerful ones.
Say like probably out near this far to Canifis, like it's probably rarely.
Yeah, they don't. From what you understand from talking to locals, they don't come out here that often.
Yeah, unless they're taking blood ties and stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we're on the same page with it then.
Yeah, so seeing a bat is not necessarily automatically like really suspicious.
Yeah, I would say that this is more suspicious, like the fact that we have a bat that's doing something that isn't bat stuff. That's weird. Like that's more uncommon.
Cyreg prone because he's sitting on the floor. There we go.
Ugh.
Oh, and
All
also
right.
he's charmed.
Luckily, everything is clean now, so when I come back from my trip, I got a clean apartment. Love that.
All right. Who's next?
I can go. My favorite thing the GM did was going through the swamp with Paddlehorn,
Yeah.
having an NPC in the party who was useful but not OP or a GMPC. That is
Oh,
a balance that you don't
I don't-
see, that is easy to fuck up.
I don't always like having a GMPC. Like it's just more work.
My players like it, so I do it from time to time because they actually like miss having the the DMPC.
I do it sometimes. Like I did it with Mashna. It was very brief.
Yeah, that was okay.
And he wasn't like OP, but he actually was kind of strong.
He was strong until he wasn't, right?
Until he
R.I.P.
like whiffed like 3 turns in a row, but then when he did hit,
R.I.P.
it was significant.
Hey, it did like 20-something damage in
And
one.
then he died.
Then he died, right? Yeah, so we killed the Slayer Master. That was fun.
Good job.
Are we allowed? I tried. To be fair, Erlich tried to save him. Erlich
Yeah.
didn't want to leave without him. And we did because that's gonna come back. Yeah, so those cows are gonna come home one day, and we're gonna have to fight an undead Masna. I'm almost certain of it.
You don't know that.
I don't know that, but
Why would Sliskate turn Mashna into an undead? What are you talking about?
why would he? Why would he do such a thing?
Why would he do that?
Why would
It's
I
the-
assume?
There's no precedent for that.
Why would I assume such nefarious behavior from simply the most nefarious character in the
The
entire
most
universe?
nefarious necromancer in all the entire RuneScape lore.
Certainly not the most powerful necromancer, but definitely the most nefarious.
Isn't he the most powerful necromancer?
Nah, Zemmerregal is way more powerful.
I guess.
Zemmerregal has whole legions.
I feel
of
like
undead army.
Sliskate has like a higher overall power level, but
Yes,
Zmorgel
absolutely.
just has a higher concentration or
Zemmer-
focus on
Zemmerregal is a
raising up.
Okay,
necromancer.
hold on. Can we just get one thing straight?
Yeah,
Zamorgel.
Zamorgel.
Zemmerregal.
Zamorgel.
Zamorgel.
Sam Regal is the guy on Critical Role.
Zemmerregal. Yeah, that's what they keep. That's what my players say too. When I say Zemmerregal, but I don't want to say it the other way because I just never learned it that way.
Well, you don't pronounce it Ardogny?
I say Ardone.
Or Dogny.
It's our dog
Ardogny?
knee. Everyone knows it's our dog knee. Or at least 8-year-old me knew it was our dog knee.
Goddamn.
Boy, did I feel like an idiot when I heard like a mod talking on stream saying like
Right?
Ardoin.
It's
I'm like, what the
British
fuck's
people,
Ardoin?
man.
I always say Ardone. I know there's a Y in there too, but I always
British
say
people are
Ardone.
just making up the names of everything.
I know, like
I
Lumbridge. Like, oh my
Well,
god.
the thing is, all the elf stuff is so simple because it's literally just Welsh.
Oh, it's just Welsh.
Yeah.
Literally just Welsh. It's so easy. Like, why couldn't like all of the languages be that easy?
True.
Whatever.
All right,
What were we
but
doing?
let's go back to Zach's favorite.
We're doing
thing.
a recap.
We're playing
Zach,
Minecraft, right?
What cart are you playing in?
I'm playing. My go-to is either Luigi or Gold
Dry
Mario
Dry Bowser?
with the sponsored Mercedes cart.
That's a game you'll never catch me playing because I'm god awful at it. I've never, and I'm being honest here, I've never gotten higher than 12th place in a Mario Kart game. It's not my game. It's just not my game. I don't know what it is. I just cannot race.
not even in the GameCube version where there's only 8 racers.
Yeah, I didn't even play it in GameCube because anytime before that anytime I played Mario Kart I didn't have a good time, so I never played it. I couldn't tell you what games are on what consoles and what racetracks. I have friends who are like literally nationally ranked in that game, and they're like, they know I don't play it because I'm bad. I'm bad at Mario Kart. Like, I might be the worst Mario Kart player to exist.
Hey, somebody's got to use those bullet bills.
Someone. That's all I've ever gotten. Blue turtle shells, and bullets. That's all I ever get.
Actually, usually the blues are you get them in mid. Anyway.
Maybe, I don't know. I remember I always get the broken stuff that doesn't help me at all. It always helps the people that are ahead of me because they're like, cool, someone just hit the thing in front of me, and I never see them.
Incredible.
A favorite thing that another player did was, I don't believe you're welcome here. From Zephylos.
Sassy boy.
That was some mouthing off.
It was some mood.
Yeah. And then my favorite thing was I tried the porridge.
Make that into a t-shirt. I tried the porridge.
I went to Mauritania and all I got was this
I
porridge.
stayed at a CD inn in Mauritania and I tried the porridge. That's it. And then it's a picture of porridge, just a bowl of.
Listen, clearly the Mauritanian marketing industry needs to really work on their merch. Okay?
This campaign has a series of T-shirts that tell a story, and the first T-shirt being, "I visited the Slayer Tower in Mauritania, and all I got was this shitty rock on a stick." Actually, I don't even know where that means. It's somewhere saved in my phone because I did not give a. I gave so little shits about making any of my memes. There it is. I died in a gargoyle-infested tower, and all I got was a rock on a stick.
Amazing.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I made it into a T-shirt. Remember the session we had?
Oh yeah. No, I got the hoodie version.
You got the hoodie version? Nice.
Yeah. The sleeveless hoodie.
Right here. This one.
Perfect.
R.I.P. Con.
All right, I guess I'll do my favorite things. That was all 3 of them. It was someone else, the DM, and yourself. Okay, very good. I'm just making sure. Okay. Something someone else did. I like that Urlock is completely like carefree and like, I'm gonna take a nap right here in the front and everything like that. But then someone shit talks Zeros once. And he's like, all right, I got 6 limbs and they're all going to be coming right at you, son. Like that was good. The immediate like tone shift. Like
There's gonna be
talking shit
2
about
hits,
Zara?
sir. You hitting the floor and sea shanties playing in the background.
That was definitely a favorite for me.
Erlich
Favorite?
doesn't play the talking down to Zaros. After all Zaros has done for him in his life, like he just there's some guy who can turn into a bat's gonna show up and talk down to his god. Fuck that. Like he'll die for it.
Favorite thing I did. I like taking the existence, or like literally just like all a vampire needs to do is like breathe in my vicinity before I'm like, you son of a bitch, you turned on Zeros.
How dare you? Yes, how dare you, sir? Like so. First off,
I
how
know you're
dare
mortal.
you?
You were probably there.
Yeah, right. So good.
Definitely. That and Clint Eastwood.
Vampire exists. Zephylos takes offense.
Yeah. And
Wah.
one thing, the GM. I appreciated you letting us go on a tangent for 30 minutes because you were stalling for time.
Yeah, this was definitely a casual session, which was great because I spent most of it packing and cleaning for my trip. So I appreciate you guys. I mean, otherwise, I probably wouldn't have
I
been able to.
realized that I didn't like actually prepare this map as well as I thought I did, so I like switched which room on this map that everybody is placed in at the last second, because my original choice was stupid.
Don't say that. It wasn't stupid. It just wasn't. It wasn't a good idea
You are correct.
at all. And how
You are
could
very-
you? And how
You're
could you?
very right.
Like, what
How
were you
could I?
thinking? And what's wrong with you?
I know.
But it wasn't. It wasn't a bad idea. Just the audacity to suggest it, you know,
I know. I know.
in this economy, with the state of YouTube, how it is, and global, whatever.
Hi, it's me, August.
Oh my god.
You
It's
have
me,
big meat
it's your
canyon
boy,
energy.
Assmingle. Yeah, right, the fucking clapping. Like an AA meeting.
Hey, so I just wanted to talk about my 3 favorite things.
Go on.
I want to hear about them.
That's fantastic because I'm about to serve it up piping hot. We have my favorite thing that the DM did, as always, is a little callback. I love when things have a neat little bow that, he drops hints. We may or may not pick them up. This time, we didn't pick it up fast enough. It got a little cold. 5-second rule was definitely lost. So that I like when things are hinted at but never expressly stated. I like when all my boys, they roleplay the gods like they are their best friends.
I'm literally a cleric. Don't fuck around with my god.
Yeah, you
I might as well be a
cannot-
cleric.
This is the situation where like I can make fun of him, but you cannot.
Mm.
And it's they're willing to throw down over someone disrespecting, and I mean not to say that all religious people wouldn't, but I think most would. So I mean that's good.
It's the Breaking Bad meme with Gus like doing his tie, and it's like we're not the same, and it's like you play your player character like you want him to get to the end. I play my player character like he has no regard for his own life. We are not the same.
Absolutely. I appreciate that you guys are so devout, because I literally don't know how to be that devout. So I appreciate that someone else is.
It's fun. Player characters or whatever.
I'm more devout to not eating certain things than I am to the god that I am assigned to. And then my favorite thing that Dermo does, I kind of love that he can just sleep anywhere. He's like Snow White and not Snow White, was it? Goldilocks. He's like Goldilocks. Just
Wasn't Goldilocks the one that's like I couldn't sleep here, I couldn't sleep there?
Oh no. He's not Goldilocks. But he just shows up unannounced, sleeps in everyone else's beds, does not elaborate, and then leaves.
And then leaves, yeah. And Urluk's more like a panda. He eats, shoots, and leaves. I'm really trying to cater to Zach's humor now that I know how absolutely fucking stupid it is. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. The fact that I got him to cry over a fucking potato joke, I didn't even think of it as I knew it was a play on words, but I wasn't like trying to make it funny. I was just trying to be stupid. And it got him so good. I'm like, I love it because I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Watch me. Well, fucking watch me. I'll find an area where I can do it again. And I'll do it again. That might have actually been my favorite highlight tonight, was just Zach absolutely crying over how dumb that fucking joke was. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you okay? I thought he was like choking. I didn't know what was happening. I think we were all had a moment of concern for Zach until we like realized what was going on. Man was having a crying fit.
I don't know why, but I was randomly reminded of this video where it is a video of people running backwards played in reverse. So it just looks like they're like running away from something that's like mildly threatening and doesn't move very fast.
The thing is, like, I know I have to drive all day tomorrow, but like when I go on trips the night before, I'm either like in bed by 8 or like up half the night. I'm worried it's gonna be up half the night. I feel like also I'm gonna hit my sheets and they're gonna be so warm because I just washed them again. It's like I washed them on Wednesday of last week, and I try to do them every 2 weeks, but I'm like, I'm going on a trip. You know what I mean? Like I want to sleep in clean sheets when I come back too. Maybe I'm the only one that does that. Clean sheets when you come back from a trip, too good.
I wish I could relate, but I'm too lazy to even care enough about what kind of sheets I'm sleeping on.
The thing is, like, if I come back from a trip, though, I just don't want my place to be a mess. I, like, would fuck with my head after relaxing.
Is it bad that I forgot how Bob died?
Bob died because I kept reminding you that he's carrying a stupid fucking sheep that he's not. He's neglected the life of this creature.
He literally killed him by, like, Lord.
I killed him with the reality. I slapped him with reality.
Yeah, he literally did nothing but mention, hey, you haven't fed your animal in a while.
That's all I was doing. Like, every session I was like, what's the status on Bob again?
But wasn't it, like, something, like...
Yeah, you got tired of me bringing it up and you just had a gas kill him or something.
It was like a trap. Yeah, it was like a swamp trap.
Yeah, an unnecessary death, but it's fine. I'm not going to cry over it.
And you shouldn't, because if you're gonna carry a sheep through a swamp, you should be wary of his well-being at all times. You negligent and churlish druid.
Look, I'm not mad that he's dead. I'm just mad that he lived so long without.
I'm mad you put him through so much suffering before he had to die. That's what you should be mad about. We're not mad about the same thing. We're not the same. Again, same meme.
Yeah, he never got to see the light of Miscellania again. It's okay.
Cheers to Bob. He accidentally his whole life.
It's okay. I don't regret him dying.
Did everyone do their thing?
Yeah, I think we're waiting on...
Let's go home.
August. Did
I
August go?
August, did you finish?
Did you do yours, August? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go home. Did we win, Dad?
You'll find out next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Zaid. Nice. Alright, guys. GG's. Can you kick me from voice? Because I'm near my desk.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Dad.
Sure, I got you.
Bye, homies.
See ya.
Later.
Bye-bye.